All right. Okay, we are live on Flat Earth British. Happy Flatterday to one and all. Much love to all the happy Flat Earth British crew. It is fantastic to be here, and this is going to be what you will find is a magical night, something a bit special. So it is epic to see you. 168 if you're watching. Flat thumbs, make sure to please share this out. Now, allow me to compose myself. So you must be able to feel it by now. Yes? Because the whole thing is coming undone. It doesn't take a genius to work out that the entire establishment is clutching at straws. Last throws at sympathy for the royally fucked royals, when everybody knows what they are. Unfortunately, there's a hardcore majority in Britain of Union Jack Queenie loving British people, unfortunately. So that's always going to be a problem. But the good news is, guys, the good news is, as you probably suspected all along, it only takes a few of us. It only takes a few of us, and now there's millions of us. And that is where they lost. We won the spiritual battle. It's only a matter of time. I think we have to be patient. I'm not good with patience myself, and I know a lot of you are getting frustrated, especially through the epic weirdness. But I definitely think we should be patient. So I want to give you a few review shots. My computer's not actually on here. Let me just ring it about, see if I'm actually talking. What? So I want to give you... Excellent. That'll do me. So the context of tonight's post. Oh, my days, my days. Now, it's been an absolutely amazing week on Flat Earth British. The content out of Flat Earth British think tank, and Lee, who is Flat Earth British, who has left my mind spinning with his ideas of the shape of the Earth and his sedimentary Earth idea, which is very believable. But it needs to be elaborated on more, so we'll leave it to Lee for a couple of days while I just bring this juice out, which is going to be flabbergasting. Now, I can't stop smiling to myself every time I think about their predicament. Okay, I just can't. A grin comes across my mouth because I know what we've done. Okay, I know what we've done. This system is fucked. Okay, they have got to do something. Well, they've done something pretty drastic, didn't they? They just locked the whole of humanity down. Anyway, it's going to be a fantastic night. Let me give you an idea of what we're going to be looking into, guys. The first bit of this vlog is probably best if I just show you, because I'm going to need you guys in the think tank to help along with this. Jamal. Good to see you, love. Yay. The first bit of this vlog I'm going to need to explain to you, because to double elaborate it is going to be difficult for me. To be able to bring it to you clearly and make sense of it. Now, I definitely think what I'm about to show you is a real thing. Okay, guys? A truth. If it's not a truth out of antiquity, then it's a truth from the future, because they need to do this. You know, if they haven't done it in the past, then I've just invented something that could save humanity. I shit you not. So we'll have a look at this and some things we may be missing. Okay, guys, concerning Antiquatech, Technasmia, Ethertech, and its relationship with consciousness and geometry and the fractal nature of this place. Okay, something that we've overmissed. So we're going to look at that first of all in this vlog. That'll take up the first half hour of this vlog. It's going to be exciting. Okay, guys. After that, I'm going to give you a little chronology on some stuff none of you have seen before, to do with floods. Okay, some exquisite maps and some photographs that I've been picking apart, which pose really puzzling and spooky questions. I'll show you what I mean. So I've been picking apart the Bodleian library this week for, you know, if you're going to find any juicy stuff, you need to dig deep. And I dug deep into the Bodleian library. It took forever. But what I did find is, if you want to find anything about alchemy or magic, as they call it, okay, which is just advanced technology, you have to look to the Arabs. You have to look to the Arabs. So I've been going through some ancient Arab texts, which turns out to be about the Jinn and turns out to be magic spell books. We're going to take a look at them later. They're fantastic and very, very colourful. You'll see what I mean. early texts which show you very spooky stuff, guys. Okay, it sort of paints a picture that homunculus making, or homunculus, well, not even breeding, producing, the chemical formula for them, okay, which is, you know, doable, and the animation of some sort of human race, species, if you like. And I'm just kind of wondering whether it was us, whether they're making homunculus. From these depictions, certainly sort of paints that. I don't know. So let's give a few of you shouts. So yeah, it's been a fantastic week. I had an interview last week. Now, I said I'd put it up on my channel, that interview I did last Flatterday with Max Egan, Richard Lopez, my brother, and Pat Leach and a few other people, Clive, something or other, Declare. And it's on Richard Lopez's channel. So I'll link that up if you haven't seen it already. I have put it on my community page this week so you can catch it. And I've done another little cool interview with a cool guy in New Zealand, our man in New Zealand, because they haven't had much truth in New Zealand by all accounts. So this is our man in New Zealand, okay, which is basically David Obida, okay, which is the Fallon show. It's a Fallon show, okay. That was very, I thought that's somebody we can trust. Definitely. So the tree of knowledge, just in case you don't know, okay, I did watch a video yesterday, Sonia. Yes, Sonia Testament's new channel to go with her Odyssey. She's gone on an Odyssey, don't you know? Is the tree of knowledge. It makes a lot more sense, okay? That is good. I like that. That's good. It looks colourful too, so cool. I am Humanish, absolutely epic. Roma Lewis McDonald, sorry. Oh, there he is. Okay, there's my brother there, Fallon show. Okay, with David. Okay, he was our man in New Zealand. I was the first person I've actually made friends with in New Zealand, or even known really. So I thought that was really, really cool. I was buzzing about that. Keep smiling to myself. Dick Richards, Sean alike, watery. So, disclaimer at this video, we're going to have, halfway through this video, we're going to have a humorous section. I think I'll just be apologizing in advance for that. Not really. I'm sure you'll approve somewhere along the line. Some of you will. People. Brian Tucker, Monty Beat by James. And we got King Snuggle Gerson there and Annabella Echo. Good interview with Rich. Yeah, kept from apart from my blaring microphone, but I've sorted that out. I got like headphone things which work fucking sweet as a nut. So I'll be interviewing like fuck now. They want to watch it ass. Okay, I'll have them all on. Okay, because I can. Hiya there. I have fairies. Good to see them. Which is oh god, my name thing's gone. You know when you go into an interview and you think, oh fuck me, I'm way too stoned to have this interview. That's what I was like before this vlog. Okay. To Lieutenant Hitch. So, fuck, I gotta talk and I gotta do this. Now, you may find it a bit weird what I'm gonna do at the moment, guys, what I'm gonna talk to you about, because of its obvious massive implications for humanity. And you probably wonder to yourself, how is this even done? How am I managing to do this? Well, I'll tell you how I'm managing to do this, guys. A couple of days ago, I asked the Most High to show me. That's all I said. Show me. And then I said, I can handle it. Okay. So I'm speaking for myself when I say that I can handle it, but I can't speak for you guys. Okay. So do buckle in. So that's how I do it. So let's have a quick few shouts. Louise Saville, good evening to you. And we got Mel's in the house, Josh Shoja, Larry, Menaconi. I'm too stoned to listen. Oh, just lay there, brother. Yeah, you'll be fine. Your gangula, which is like a gland, it's called the glandula, will just infuse your body with happiness. Lily B. And Brian Evans, good to see my brother from Walesland as well. Dick, Andrew 73. H, I said that. Truth Loops, good to see you. Dutch Rebel, good to see you. Stop that, Jazz Soldier. Thank you for sharing my video. And when I went on your community page, I noticed that you, Mel, had actually been posting all my videos for like ever on your channel, sharing. I was like, oh, that's really kind. Nathan, National Memorial Gardens, Misty World, Hey, Michael Healy. Let me just scroll through. Lindsay Ashcroft. Hey, Lindsay. Good to see you. JC, Carl, and Colin. So, yeah, we're going to have a hoot of a time. We're going to have a scream, actually, guys. Well, literally, everything that I've got today is fantastic from beginning to end. I literally had to dump half my video, guys, because I've just gone. It's just going to go on too long, and I've managed to accumulate that much fantastic stuff. So, I just can't wait for my other channels to come back, Flat Earth British, at the end of this month, and I can do more content, guys, okay? Videos in between my Flatterdays, sort of thing. Red Admiral, so peace and love to you all. Keep that up. Your vibration is up. You're going to feel absolutely fantastic after this. You'll feel, and she done it again. Look, how fantastic is that? Make sure to share this out, 500 of you. Let's get up to 1,000, and let's get them to see this juice, because, you know, maybe, Scotty, thank you for that super there. Cool friend from Chicago. There is elements I'm missing, but I know I'm right. Okay, when you know, you know. And I'm about to share that. So let's go through it. See if I can just get my shit together, because I don't want to get this all tits up. So what I'll do is I'll explain it to you the way I found and where I discovered and where I just found it all, put it together, okay, the same way as it connected with my mind. And the penny dropped, and I got fucking wowed. And then I will do that, see if it works the same. So, let's share screen and get underway. And I'll have a break in about 10, 20 minutes or so and come back. But I really need to get on with this vlog, because there's so much of it, guys, okay? I know. We just get rid of the smoggage. Nice one, Dabbing Good, my brother. Nice one, Joy Love. Nice one, Squirrel Sniper. Oh, man. We got some cool fucking peeps in here. Dabbing Good, who went away for a while, but now he's back, so we're really happy. Yeah, brace yourselves, okay, because all of the stuff in this is new ways of thinking. Now, I'm not going to talk about the water right now much, okay? Now, sedimentary earth and the way this place works, you know, get onto Lee's channel. I'm sure he's going to be happy to explain it to you a little bit better later in the week. But one thing we can tell you is that the Phoenicians, who are what they call the Romans, invented glass. Now, glass is basically materialized water reflection. It's almost like a fake water. It actually looks like water. It has a surface, a membrane, and it is exactly like water. But it's a fake water. And they brought this into the paradigm, this glass with the reflection and surface. Now, bear that in mind, okay, with the windows and the Phoenicians. And we'll get underway, okay? See if we can follow this. Now, enjoy everything you're going to be seeing. Thank you, Red Admiral. Okay. And Niven, good to see you. I watched your video, your last video as well yesterday. And Ollie, or the day before. Because they are quite trippy, and I like your weird gothy type music sometimes. I'm in the mood, it's like, wow, this is trippy. So you play all that placebo-y stuff. Anyway, let's get on with the show. Make sure to share this out. Make sure to buckle in as well. Really do buckle in. If you're new to this, I don't want to like be shattering your paradigm too badly. But, you know, apparently I'm supposed to. So I'll just go with it. You got to go with it too, apparently. That's the way it is. Okay. Now, I'm going to start here. Church windows. I've been looking at this window for years, really. Because basically, excuse me. When I done my series, The Greatest Secret Never Told, there was something about this window, the rose window in basically Saint-Denis, Paris. Okay. So let's just have a think about these. Now, we have proposed the Technasmia through organs, the vibrational quality passed through this glass, through this cymatic pattern emanating out to the ether. Let's have a little think about that for a second. Let's think about something that we might have missed. Now, what I think is something else now is this. Dear. Light. Light going through these portals. Now, light can generate or make energy. In fact, it can make electricity I'm sure you're all aware of the photoelectric effect used in solar panels, etc. So when I looked at this window, I thought, why the depth? You know, the way it goes in. Like almost, like a sink or just with depth. And then I thought, all right, you get a good flower of life somatic pattern. But what about the glass? Now, I know some of the people in this field have looked into the rose glass, lead content, crystal lead content, and proposed that, these qualities were included in the Technasmia for when the geometry, pass through them. Okay? Now, just excuse me a second. Now, you can, okay, there are loads of YouTubes. This is one, okay. Light producing electricity. Now, there's several ways of doing it. You can get these little plates, solar panels that collect photons, what they call photons, but with light. Let's not just say photons because that's unprovable, massless packets of quanta that can't be proved. But let's just say light in itself, ununderstood, hits these and it, agitates them, and it creates electrostatic potential through light. Okay. This experiment, you will discover that light is energy that can be converted into different energy forms, such as chemical energy or electricity. Okay, now it shows you there's a couple of, generators. Now, I got solar panels myself, but not only that, he's got a little converter thing going on there as well, which is not even connected to the solar panel. There's several ways of doing it, and they got new science, and they're admitting to free energy, because obviously this is free energy. I'll show you now. Now, I came across these. Okay, I discovered these, and what you're looking at, okay, is lighting. What was used in the age of Tartaria. I thought this was an interesting picture. Okay, it's like they got a Greco-Romano temple down below ground level, and he's up here, and this is ground level where the horse and cart is. Very interesting, but not a sidetrack. Okay, so this vault lighting. Okay, now check the word vault, like electricity. Yeah. View of exterior and interior. So they used to place them, by all accounts, guys, in the Victorian era, in the pavements, okay, to illuminate. And I vaguely remember seeing something like this. Cat's eyes sort of spring to mind. But new patents for lenses for these, okay? Now, so I'm guessing the permeations of them are endless. They could put them in different places, really. And here they are. They're plastic malleable coating, multi-prism. Okay, three-way prism is a couple of the patents for them. So they collect the light, they intensify it, and they put it into very usable light. And then the designs came up. Okay, and then I seen this one, and I thought, holy shit. Excuse me if I just show you. I thought, holy shit, let's just have a look at that. Just have a look at that. Hang on. What if they were using this method of lighting or light gathering to put them into church windows, and then the endless amount of light that permeates into the church goes through these prismatic inventions, so creating usable energies and electrical charges based on, this bit looks like the bottom of a Farad cell, for God's sake. This is sacred geometry as well. And it goes through, and this looks exactly like a church window. This does as well, guys, on these vault lights. They're quite technical. I need more evidence and more information on these. It's the first I come across them is this week. Here they are. So I guess I have seen something like this in my childhood. I can't really remember. I've seen ground lighting and that, but they're talking 150 years ago here. So can we suppose that maybe after a reset, here they are, different patents for them. After a reset, they come into the smashed church devices, the organs, which may have something to do with this now, I'm thinking, will be in place. And the windows that were previously prismatic light gathering inventions, same as these, because they don't look exactly like church windows. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if they didn't do it, they should have done it. Okay, and if they, you know, they could do this now and make untold amounts of energy. Could they not? Could they not? You know, I'll just give you some ideas of some of these churches. Look, so light floods in. The windows, we know, can be proved, okay, that hardly any of the windows in antiquity are the originals. They've all been replaced. The glass has been replaced. And the original glass, guys, the original glass, I suspect highly, because it has to be, is Phoenician glass. How do I know? Because Venetian is Venetian, Venetians are the Phoenicians, and the whole thing with Venetian glass, okay, is a secret and is being kept and swept under the table, as I will show you now. It's a big secret. So yeah, so imagine these look exactly like them prismatic vault lights, and they're like literally generating or turning photons into usable energy which comes into the church. You could have the bell technology in the tower, which could be used from anything from, you know, portal to teleportation to anything. Just, you know, what is all of this unbelievable amount of energy used for the circuit board cities? Because every time I look at these ancient antiquities now, guys, I'm seeing like some sort of weird, trippy, old school computer stuff, if you know what I mean. So, oh, there's one of those towers there that an air balloon could have come in, or it could have been a belfry, so they say. So yeah, a lot of the belfries are gone as well, as we talked about, but definitely these things. Look at this one. And it seems to be all about beautiful colored glass. They put religious effigies in them. Okay, I know effigy sounds a bit like voodoo, but I mean some of these have imprints, which I will show you later, which are sigil, which are symbols, or symbols like on a drum, a vibration, which is not good. Okay, and you know, some of these are just fantastical. I can't even imagine the technology. But imagine, rather than it emanating out, wouldn't it make much more sense for the technology to go in? And what is in abundance at this period is definitely sunlight. Okay, I definitely think the climate was a hell of a lot warmer than they're telling us. They're telling us they were in mini cold period. I say the opposite. Anything they say, think the opposite, and you're not far off the mark. You should know that by now. Yeah, that one's a doozy. So, excuse me. So we got endless amounts of these church windows made in quality, beautiful types of glass. Now I've got a book. In fact, Mel in the chat gave me an absolutely brilliant book on church windows, which gave me a little bit of foreknowledge. So, Venetian glass. Now I can't imagine how much of this is actually existing in the modern era of the original Venetian or Venetian glass. The method of glass blowing and the method of production and the whatever went into them, mercury, red mercury, Freddie Mercury, is beautiful. It is absolutely the finest quality. You know, these, you know, this shock that they do affair with it all is just hidden technology. I don't know how much of this original stuff is left from the original, you know, Renaissance period stuff. Look at this stuff. So it is a true mystery, they say, and literally to find out the secret of Venetian glass, it would cause you your death, because you would be executed, because you had to live on an island. They moved it off of mainland Venice to one of their countless islands, which I will show you shortly. Look at this. Isn't that interesting? Ex Liberis. And more. Look at the, you know, the contours in that. That is an amazing piece. So as you can see, it's the highest quality. There's probably nothing better on earth for Venetian glass. Now, secrets of Venetian glass that might have cost you your life. So yeah, there was a bit of a mystery behind it all. But the modern day glassblower believes he has unravelled the mysteries of Renaissance era Venetian glassmaking, whole trade whose secrets were so closely guarded that anyone who divulged them faced the prospect of death. So, seems to be something really, really important going on with the glass. And I strongly suspect, because it was the Phoenicians who come in and took over these Tartarian devices, that they would have used, definitely, I think, some of this glass. Today's glassblowers work on methane-fired furnaces, electric-powered kilns, lighting and proper ventilation. The craftsmen of, there you are, that's the island, Murano, an island near Venice, didn't have such technology, so they say, yet they still turn out museums-worthy pieces. So they still produce them in the modern day on this island, but apparently they moved all of the technology out of Venice because of danger of explosion, or so they say, out onto this beautiful, absolutely beautiful remote island. Okay. Anyway, to prevent fires, the Venetian government ordered glass furnaces moved to Murano in the late 13th century. The move also was aimed to prevent secrets of the glass blowing guild from being smuggled to its competitors. Other people were at it too. So what's the deal with this glass then, guys? Anyone attempting to do so could be executed under Venetian law, created to maintain the city's monopoly on the European luxury glass trade. So this is a big frigging deal, this glass. It's the way it vibrates. Something about it. So they've changed the paradigm. I'm not going to go into it because I can't basically substantiate the truth of much of this. But what I'm trying to say is, out in the mainstream science, they are saying a new way to convert light into electricity. So it's not just solar panels, there's other ways. Photovoltaics. Now, I think I have mentioned photovoltaics before in a mid-Victorian book, actually, guys. So it's nanoparticles in these plates. Okay, they go into photon technology, but I don't go with that because I can't prove any of it. But it is interesting that they're telling us, because this is free energy, guys, and they're saying, apart from that definitely light can generate electricity. So we can get electricity out of water, we can get electricity out of the ether, we can get electricity now out of light as well. How it's exactly done? Well, they put in some of these prismatic things here, guys. Yeah, these things. Imagine this in your church window. A few wires coming off, okay? And wouldn't it be just right if, if it's just them two, on that portals that I just showed you, there were two parts on the side, like some sort of charging or batteries included, sort of thing for charging the map. So yeah, definitely to do with circuit board cities, and it fits right in. Let me know what you think in chat. How many people have I got there in my chat feed? So 698 of you watching. I thank you so much. Super grateful for you to be here. Please share this out. We're moving on. Okay, I'm gonna come back for a second because I want to know what you actually think about all that. Well, where it makes more sense to pull the light in, and if it can be converted into a usable power source, such as electricity, why wouldn't they do it? And why didn't they do it? And if that is even doable, which it is, apparently, okay, then why can't that be done in the future? All of them windows generating unbelievable amounts of free electricity. Is this what was going on, guys? Is that where all the dormer holes were for, the portal holes, where they had these prismatic vault lights in them? It's highly likely, isn't it, guys? Think about it. They're saying it was out there, they were fucking using it, and it was older. Wow. Red is slowest color, indeed, my friend Roma says. So, pretty interesting topic. So blessed, Chelsea. Nice one. Squirrel Sniper. 722 now. Janine is here, Marlene. And Dick. Antarctica polar bear. Dick, don't get polar bears in Antarctica, mate. Only the North Pole. It's only penguins. South Pole. Donald, Dizel, Michael, Brian, Hippie Shake, Tim Dale. That sounds like a Yorkshire village. I come from Tyndale. Where are you from? Tyndale. Blue Sky, good to see you. And Mr. Mensa's here. Colour is different vibrations. Yeah, well, I was thinking that definitely. All the different colours. We only see a tiny bit of the visible light spectrum, don't we, Niven? So I was thinking, with these prismatic, and I've mentioned prismatic arts before. You know how much of his career Isaac Newton probably, they say, sacrificed to one, trying to decipher the Bible code, and the other was prismatics. He was absolutely obsessed with them. There's enough evidence out there says that he was anyway. And all the other bullshit that come out of him. So, we are Ellie Walt. Good to see you. And Crispus. And Worldwide Ghosts. Won't be keen on him. I listen to Max Egan every day, but I'm having my doubts on him. It's paranoia, mate. Thing is, you ain't got no proof of anything. It's best to keep your fucking mouth shut, I find. Yeah? Let's come up with proof. Esther Marlowe. Tea and Pumpkin Pip. I don't have people dishing my mates. That's what I'm like that, because I'm a loyal friend. So, J. Armstrong, Jughead, Mickey Ken. So, we're going to have some cool stuff now. We're going to be looking into houseboats, okay, and flooding. Okay, now you won't have seen any of this before, and it's going to be fantastic. So do buckle in, and I'll keep it interesting. Okay, we'll have a think. Ooh, Ken, just up the road in Llanelli. Brian's in Llanelli by there, mate. Yeah, he's one of your lot. Yeah. I got told there was 4 women to 1 man in Llanelli years ago, so I went up there to find out if it was true. Melissa Fletch. Kathleen, oh, thank you for that sweetness. I can smell colours too in my Brian. Like if I touch a purple petal or something, like a buddleia, I can see the purple explosion in my brain, the flavour and taste of purpleness. I can. Especially with purple. I stay away from pink flowers. I don't want a pink explosion in my brain. That'd be too much. Where's my happy hat? Oh, just happy hats on. Okay, I'll go through a few. Wasn't going to bother, but I will. And Truther Trainman, good to see you as well. Tracy Bunch as well. Ned Sellers. Purple Basil. Oh, yeah. Purple Basil's lovely. Okay, let's get it. Grape Ape. I thought you say black ape. Black grape. You've ever had that? Okay, that's terrible. Ruth Anderson, $20 super sticker for me. I don't know what a super sticker is. Is that new? Never had one of them before. That's fantastic. What I was thinking about was a purple. Yeah. Exactly that. Justin Scott. Most Essex birds are. Oh, what were you saying about Essex birds? Spa. I like what Mel said the other day. I was reading chat back the other day, and I've been going. Somebody put in my emails yesterday. Oh, look at the words of it's a kind of magic. I was like, yeah, already have. I know. It's reset. They know it. And Mel said in the comments, look up to the skies and see. Yeah. See what? See. I can look up to the skies and see. They tell you. One of the, the biggest records of the 1970s. They tell you right the way through in all of it. It's just we never knew what we were looking for, did we? Anyway, let's move on. Because usage is going to overfloweth. And we're going to have a think about water. The water in Majorca don't taste like water at all. Boat houses. Now, I posted this on my community page a couple of days ago. So it's obvious that this is a big hunk of Antiquatech, and I'm wondering if this stuff is just mobile power station. But must have been a lot of water around, and the efforts just to make this thing is absolutely fantastic, isn't it? So yeah, apparently they had a few of these in expositions. I've seen a couple of these myself in my life as well. Not as beautiful as that, but I have seen floating sort of pagoda buildings and stuff like this. In Rotterdam, they got one, and other places. So yeah, massive buildings, and apparently they were moving to Tyrian style houses on giant barges. So I don't know why. Maybe it was just kitted out with some advanced tech. I'm doubting that's a flagpole, eh? Anyway. So yeah, like these pagoda buildings. Yeah, these are definitely some sort of technology, and they can definitely be moved. Look at this. All these boats up out on the, I don't know, the Yangtze, Yellow River, whatever. But wow. So yeah, these things can be moved. Are these things charging up on this? They look like they're connected. Quick charge up and off they go. And we were talking about these on a Mac show as well. Richard Lopez showed a fantastic video talking about airships, but we've seen so many that, you know, apart from floating houses, you got houses floating around in the sky. Is this a possibility? Yeah, definitely. So another depiction of these crazy ships, literally ships of the sky. Are they working? Don't know. So a few people, I don't know if this is just a fake image, but it has been around for years. I seen it back in 2015, I did. But it's basically the Great Fire of Chicago, which is also the Pastiga event as well, 1871. And they've put it down to some alien technology, but it's not alien necessarily, is it? It's just a craft putting, you know, direct energy weapons down and burning the city. So, you know, even if it is a picture from that era, you know, it's an old-fashioned flying saucer. They got a bit better, you know, in modern day. So flying ships, could they have had them? Well, Sky Captain of Tomorrow, that movie, shows you these giant floating ships. Somebody said to me, watch Godzilla and King Kong new movie. Apparently it's full of like flat earth stuff. They talk about inner earth as well, and inner earth, most people look at that before they get the flat earth. So yeah, giant sort of mosque type buildings. So I'm wondering how big this ship actually is. That might be a full-size mosque on there. Maybe they deliver a building. Yeah. How they lift them off? I don't know. Well, castles on buildings, you know, with giant windmills to propel the castles. Is this thing? Well, we've seen ships carrying up to 60,000 men. Here it is, yeah. Up to 60,000 men. And it's using water wheels that are run by basically windmills. Genius. Why aren't they all doing that now? I got a better image than that of that, though. And in some port in the far off distance past, they had the giant, what looks like moonlight arc light. Some arc lighting. But it's how high is that? It's lighting up the entire port. Man, I can't imagine what that looked like. Just impossibly high that is. Jeez. Yeah, so look at these Phoenician ships. See, I think there's a psyop with these ships. I really do. I think there was more going on, like these balls here. What would be their purpose? And this like netting, Faraday netting, these balls here, this thing here. Get these things on modern battleships. So definitely more going on with the old-fashioned, what they call a galley, the old galley. And electric ships were talked about in the past. 1903, April the 17th. What's the date? 10th. Apparently they drop you down on the North Pole, and that's a fine way to meet and greet. We come here in peace. Bang, bang. Yeah. Well, they are wolves, but you know, fucking hell. So how did they get there? Apparently electrically flew. Driven a drip by the frozen sky. Yeah, that sounds like a psyop to keep you away from up there where it's probably nice and warm. So more antiquity. I'm guessing this is Noah's Ark, whereas I've shown it umpteen times. And Noah's Ark is a big fat house on a barge or something, or just a house that we're probably living in, 3-story, okay, in Middle Earth. Again, actually doesn't really state that it's a boat of sorts in the Bible. It says a vessel, but a vessel can be, you know, different stuff, can't it? So, apparently there it is. Going to get every creature in the world in there. Yeah. Imagine if this thing was real. If, I don't know, they draw enough of them, guys. How would we even know? And how would it fly? Well, I'm guessing them things, them non-sail wiry things, are causing some sort of lift. And I'm guessing these might be inflatable, which would make it, you know, a boat as well. A little turret there. Oh, why haven't they got them now? That would be fantastic. Shit, no. So yeah, this is 1929. I'm sure you've seen this many times, but it gives you the idea of the size of these boats in the past, you know. I know we have fantastically big boats now, like that stupid one, that slave ship stuck in the Suez Canal. They have them this big. You know, hundreds of people standing around it. They don't tell us too much about what that ship did, though. And these things, yeah. No, I was here to see. I never experienced St. Elmo's fire as such. St. Elmo's fire, the arcing out. I did see bioluminescence, as in the toilet water was illuminated by bioluminescent sea plankton, which was fantastic. You turn the light off and it lit up. The toilet lit up. It was absolutely brilliant. So, and these things, yeah, you know, they don't, you know, they decorative to join the poles together, possibly, but they seem to be everywhere in these coastal regions. Just mad for flags. So the age of Tartaria was for sure balloonage and fantastical balloonage. Check that out for a boat. Yeah, that's how to deliver your cotton in the Mississippi back in the day. Yeah, you just pile it on the outside. Actually, there's nothing wrong with that. That's quite brilliant. So apparently, this is the thing as well. So the Zeppelins and the US Navy, who had loads of Zeppelins, could fly like across the water, and, you know, proving really that if they're doing them on boats, towers, and recoupling, getting people off onto the ship, go and have a cup of tea with the captain, go back up, back into the airship, and off you go on to your next destination. Proving to me, anyway, that they done this with skyscrapers of these buildings in antiquity. Yeah, the balloons, connect up, step down into the town, do a bit of shopping or what have you. Yeah. So the Americans definitely had these, you know, refueling or whatever they are, docking places, and I'm guessing they spin around as well, you know, with the wind, because the ship certainly is with the tide. So, I bet that was disorientating. And yeah, even in the modern day, they were using a little bit further into the modern day, about the 30s maybe. We're looking at that ship. This thing's designed as a gantry for taking Zeppelins down there and, you know, off to do what have you. So I think that is definitely the way they were doing, again, across the Atlantic, you know, what have you. Houseboats. Look at this one then. No draft whatsoever. How's it not sinking? I'm guessing maybe a little line there, and that is the absolute draft, maybe an inch left before the water. Yeah. But what is it? It's not a strange aerial. It's just like a hangar or something, but it is a boat. It is a strange boat. What its purpose is, I don't know. Look at this bit of tech. Sure, Antiquatech, guys. Empty belfries. But on a giant boat. I mean, a proper big boat. So that can move. So it's a palace you can just pull into port on, basically, guys. It's a little bit different to a cruise ship. It's stone palace. Antiquatech delivered. Definitely doing it. Here's another Antiquatech ship, gotta be. Strange, anomalous stuff going on. He's not at anchor there, but he might be doing a sounding. Isn't that curious? The sound is the name what they use at sea for doing, you know, checking the depth, is sounding, using a fathom stick. So I don't know what this is, but what I was flabbergasted was the size of this dock. I've been in some massive dry docks in my time, guys. This is a Russian one. So little people like dots. Imagine looking up at that wall. And the size of this boat thing, whatever it is. But that's important. What got me was the size of this construction. It's absolutely just massive. I'll tell you what was interesting, the Kiel Canal. Basically, because I thought it was really interesting, because it's still all Nazi shit all over it from where they built on it. So water. Let's have a think about water. So they definitely needed to build buildings on water. So maybe there was more water around, like Noah's floodage. And they tell you all with the Phoenicians. Here they are, fleur-de-lis, mermaids coming up from the water. Okay. And you get a slightly religious theme as well. So you get the royalty. They appoint them, although, you know, not to mention anything about all of that. They're imposters, aren't they? Okay, they're not really the British royal family. Who knows what happened to them? No, it's not that bloody Aussie guy or New Zealand guy. Sick of the shit of that. What come of that, I got, guys? Absolutely nothing. And you get the, you know, the Faché setup, if you know about that. So it's all the coding. Neptune, the angels. Look at these demonic sorts on the side. But showing you they come out of the water. So is it literally out of the water? Well, yeah. I guess everything in this place is really water. We're water, and I think that what we are is a physical manifestation of our matter is a physical manifestation of water. You know, I think all of this place is subject to it, even things that are subject to entropy. Like maybe a dry, dusty old building, which is completely hydrated, will eventually break down, blow away back into the water, into the air. Yes? So everything in this place seems to be subject to it because it is. Because it is. As you know, most of us is water. Okay. And we don't know too much about it. So this is an interesting post-flood, or even before, I can't even tell with this one, but it's Babylonian America. So it tells you that this is when the Phoenicians arrived, okay? And the date you get on is an I-492, but you got a later one there, which is a crooked I-585. So they talk a little bit about Christopher Columbus, etc. Bullshit. But it shows you that it's completely changed. I don't know what's going on with the perspective of the width. And you get no Great Lakes, and you know, cities like New York, for example, don't exist. Look at this, Baccaloia for Newfoundland, yeah, just back us. You know, down on the East Coast, you got no Philadelphia, you got no New York at all existing, really. No, Chalfort, I guess that's Charleston, so that's there. The Appalachians. So not much of modern America existing. Floridian. So really interesting map. No Great Lakes. Why? I don't know. Bacalaos Anno. So somebody was saying AD, meaning after disaster or after deluge, and BC, meaning before cataclysm. Maybe. So this lake Logo de Canobus, there in North America. I've seen this on a few. California's connected. Recognize anything in it except for the Phoenician names. Look at that. Just all Spanish, Phoenicia. Albatross. All right. So yeah, the changes are obviously above Canada there's land masses, which Mercator put on his map. It's Crockland. This is little thing here is apparently Greenland, and Estoland, which we've looked for on many maps over the past, because it appears on many maps, but it's not there in a modern day. So a lot of the world has been flooded here. Just after that period I'm showing you on this map, right? So that map is all deformed and bullshitted. 100 years later, they're to this. So I don't even think that map we just looked at is actually accurately dated. I think we're looking at earlier, because the comparisons are stacked. So what you've got here is Holland and Wasserflut. I speak that bit of Dutch, guys. Hofferdamme. Wasserflut. I'm fluent, Paddy. I'm fluent in Dutch. I speak 12 languages fluently. No, I don't. So here they show you, look, the disastrous nature of said Phoenicians. There's someone in a house there in a cloud. So this depiction is about the flood of Holland. Okay, now the flood of Holland was in 1700s on Christmas Day. So it was on the 25th of December, 1717, it says. There's a big narrative about it, but all of that green there, you see on that map, was underwater. It includes Germany, all of the islands like Taxel to Sherin, and all the way up to Denmark. It's just, the whole place is just flooded. Look at this. So it's all completely changed since that day. I think this was a defining flood. But I feel they knew about it because they were collecting stuff. And this Phoenician woman with a castle on her head, notice the background. So what's this massive Greco-Romano smash society when this is supposed to be Holland? For coffin, sewer, they know this is coming. They've had a tip-off. So how do they know? How every reset do they seem to know that it's coming? It's because they do a decode. There's clever people out there. Look at this. So they're breaking the dike, a bit like what happened with what's it called? New Orleans. So I was thinking about that Dutch boy then with a finger in the dike, and then I just totally, like, my mind went off on when I thought I better not say that, and I got lost. So Paris already. Did I just say that? Yeah, Paris just had the most horrendous flood, just 1910, which poses the question of the catacombs must have been completely underwater. I was going to say inundated, but I got it wrong. But check out the circuit board city of Paris. I noticed it's exactly like, you know, that overhead of Washington, D.C., you know, with the owl, and you got the Masonic compass here, guys. Can you see that? I bet that's 23 degrees from there to there. Bet you. But still, it's like circuit boards as well. Like this thing here. Hotel de Invalides. So anyway, it was this much of Paris was underwater, and it's all like the best architecture. I noticed the citadel got completely unaffected, except for this corner here, just stopping short of Notre Dame Cathedral. Even this bit here got flooded. That was a stroke of flipping luck. But most of the catacombs would have been underwater. Like, a lot of the catacombs would have been underwater. So that was a massive flood. Check this out, guys, what I found interesting as well. The star fort is still in place around the entirety. Now, they have these inner star forts, you'll find, in Paris, all over these satellite ones. But check these outside. It's completely star forted. The whole of Paris is one massive star fort in that massive city inside there. Look at that. And what's these for 1700s, pray tell? What kind of industry would that be? And all these buildings. So yeah, the star fort continues round. Absolutely huge. Doesn't seem to be much going on outside. Yes, it does. And all the way around. Massive, massive defences. London, however, doesn't seem to need such defences for some reason. But did it stop the flood? Did it, fuck? Okay. So yeah, that's a really, really cool map of Paris. So let me show you some of this devastation. There's something spooky going on with all this. I can't work it out. Maybe you guys can work with me. Now, I've only got a few photographs of it, but they are quite telling, okay? So what I'm getting from this 1910 Paris flood, guys, is this is some sort of gatehouse. This is some sort of gatehouse. And 1910, okay, we can expect some tech, but what is all of that? So I'm thinking this is maybe on stilts or elevated slightly, because just to the side of it here is the roof of a building and everything's underwater behind it. You see there? So, yeah, this is a beautiful building. Look at the decoration. Even the faceless night set up there. Something actually in the plaques, some water birds. Absolutely fantastic. It's really beautiful. Is that from you, Cheryl? Oh, you're such a darling. Thank you so much. My favourite witch doctor lady. Thanks, Cheryl. And this crane, I don't know, but there's enough tech going on that. So they're looking over. Some of the businessmen, they look like they're really kitted out to be looking at water. So why is it just stopping short there? And why is it all on the other side? I don't know. So this is an interesting little building as well. Nice bit of tech going on. Chinese feel to it. It's 20 to 12. Oh, do you know what? I love these grab moments of antiquity in this quality, guys. They tell us so much and they feel weird as well. It's like being there. Just that second captured. You know, do you get it? It's just weird. Fantastic. This one's trippy. So it says here, right, Okay, Paris 1910, Avenue de New York, ? You mean they can't tell us where, if it's in the Avenue of New York? Now listen to this, guys. Check this out, guys. So the water has surged from the Seine. I get that. And it's come down this street. I get that. What? So it picked up these cobbles and it chucked them all over the street. Okay, it seems to maybe you've ripped these trees up. I can't tell, but what? Force. So where's the cobble from? Let's have a look. It's not from by here. Or did it drop out of the frigging sky? Look at this. What hit it? Place of Trinity, eh? Trinity Place, Paris. Entrepot de Ivory. Is that ivory or something? Improvisionment. Provisionment. Interesting. But anyway, regardless, so I'm thinking, okay, well, that should be visible on the building. There should be a line here on the flood. So first of all, like I said, you've got these crazy mud flood windows for a city that is obviously known it's going to be, you know, subject to these types of floods, which are pretty apocalyptic by the look of it. Where's the water line? Did it stop up there? Is that it? Just like we propose, and these guilds are for stepping over into upper levels. And look at the architecture here. So somebody sort of coming up the road, and I can't work this out. Where's the actual paving cobbles coming from? And something seems to be coded about that van as well. It seems to be telling us something in this picture. But the water line seems to be missing on that building, the bank, or whatever it is to the left. Here. Where's the water line? I can't work that out, right? That's just doing my brain in. I can't even think what's going on there. So there's a bit of rescue going on. In La Rue Saint-Monique. And this is an interesting little picture. So it must have been a hell of a flood, guys. There's debris everywhere. It's like screams tsunami, doesn't it? And people standing on their tables waiting for rescue. Looks like he's had a bump on the head, maybe. What's that? What is that? What's that? Check the architecture. Okay, and they got like mud flood windows here, so everything on lower levels would be full of water. Let's have a look at these. No, you're getting it wrong. No. He's fucking it up. He can't steer. And he can just like literally just tip all of those people into the water. What are they mourning? Did somebody die? Are they arrivals? People standing up there. He's like, hello, welcome to Paris. You're staying here. It literally seems like that. You're staying here, like some dodgy Frenchman's, like just bringing in the arrivals, the new arrivals after some event. So crazy that is, guys. I don't know what's going on. Seems really, really serious damage. And to be honest, I never knew anything about this. So recently, and I got, I can link these to you, and there's endless evidences, and all of these showing unbelievable antiquity. Look at this building. So it's a bit of like the Greco-Romano world, still left over, no doubt about it. But, this is the days before the motor car. So what's made it so dirty? Industrial Revolution. It's in the middle of Paris. So what has made this so dirty? Let's have a look at this. Maybe gas. I'm looking at this clock. 10 to 1. That's an interesting little piece, isn't it, on the side of that building? So what's going on? I think it's the firemen gone to out the flood. Let's have a little look at some of the damage. What happened there? Excuse me. Ooh. So yeah, you can flick through, and they put duckboards on. So it was a pretty, big flood. I just showed you the area, and they put these duckboards on so people can walk from A to B. The whole place turns to Venice. I think this is something else, guys. Really, really do. Let's have a look. Wow, the architecture is superb. But like the whole place, it's got the mud flood basements, which just poses the question: why did the architect build them when he knew? Makes no sense. Stupid, don't you know? So yeah, I'll link these to you. They're epic flood pics, and I've never seen the like, and I didn't even know really about this flood until basically this week. So we come back for a second. Sounded proper Welsh then, didn't I? So mud flood. Yeah, 895 of you watching. Did you actually share my show? Please do. Fat thumbs. So yeah, you can't make this shit up, can you guys? Now fucking King Fummykins is fucking probably, maybe, at the age of 199, popped his royal fucking clogs. They say he died a year ago. Now I call this, guys, I could show you the exact moments, and I've said it over and over. Let's see if she makes a statement, okay, or Queenie Thumbs, and see if she's unhappy about anything. See, my old man was a skipper at sea, and in the war, or just after the war, he used to be in port, and Prince Philip he said a couple of times in the same dock, and he said Prince Philip would have like basically a minibus full of prostitutes turn up on the ship. Not that that's unusual in the merch or anything, but that's what he used to do. And my father said he was a dickhead and didn't like him one bit. So my father didn't like him. So going on that. Was I unkind? Anyway, so decature only 30. Yeah, did you notice the date thing, the 666 thing going on? Oh, died ages ago, guys. And that guy in the car, that ain't him. That ain't him. That's not him. Look at the Wikipedia description of his what he looks like, and he doesn't look like that. Okay, he's got different color eyes. Everything's different. Jane from Turkey, sure. As you love. Spiral morph. Liz only feels with adrenochrome. Well, it can't be all about adrenochrome. I was thinking about that. So he keeps him young longer, and apparently makes you like a super rock star or a super fucking fantastic pop star or actor or what have you if you're on adrenochrome. Well, going on the ones that are supposed to be on it, like in my Brian, they're fucking shit. Yeah, they're crap, all of them. Yeah, you've got a couple of serious method actors, character actors out there. They're very few and far between, like the likes of Daniel Day-Lewis, and geniuses like that. Outside of that, they're all shit. I don't even think he's in it, Daniel Day-Lewis. I think he's too cool for all that. Just saying. Yeah. So, yeah, thank you for that. Lovely Cheryl. Deco, 99th day of the year as well. I got a meme about it. I'll show you it in a minute. So, it's crazy. Oh, there you are. Prince Philip died 99 years of age on the 99th day of the year. Yeah, there's more to it than that as well. It was at like Brian. There was another fucking permeation of 99 on there as well. I thought I was a super rock star. No, dick, mate. Sorry. But you can be in your imagination. I do it all the time. Fuck yeah. I'm always on the stage at Woodstock, smashing it when I'm listening to my music. Everyone does that, don't you? No, probably not. Never mind. Theo, there's a name that just resonates throughout my life. Why, I don't even know, but it does. Because I sailed on a ship, Theo, but it shows up all of the time. Amaroli B, Savile like Phil. Yeah, they were in the same gang together with Peter Sutcliffe, Frank Bruno, and all them lot. Yeah. I had a video I was looking at yesterday of old 1970s cartoons and adverts. Guys, it's absolutely fantastic. I might bring it up. I have got it and show you it later. Oh, for fuck's sake. Blast from the past. If you're anywhere near my age, it was fantastic to watch. Charlie says, never go in the park with strangers. Have you seen that? Oh, they're fucking terrible. There's somebody drowning in the water. I think they're waving at us. Cooey! And they're like drowning. The stupid British public have no fucking bounds, do they, guys? I can't believe it sometimes. So, yeah, we're having a bit of a protest, apparently, in the next couple of weeks in Cardiff. I will attend. I will do my fantasticness, and I will definitely be trying to rally the people of Cardiff. So I'm super disappointed. They have Bristol as a little bash. London has a little bash. Capital of Wales land yeah, where we don't take no shittery, and we've done nothing. Very disappointing state of affairs. Well, leave it to me anyway. One good thing is, though, my plan's working. I fucking love it. Strange Man. Pie Man, I seen you last night. Not like literally, in some way. Ben Gray, sup, Matt? I went to the protest today in Cardiff. Could you be more? Tell me more? Nobody tells me shit. Oh, why would they? Fucking really? I haven't seen anything about that. That's annoying. Could it be? Yeah, they're coming. Yeah, man. Stinky braino. The Briano. Wales is magic land. Yeah, I told you about that. We make magic. It just happens. It's very, very spiritual places, Wales. Feels like as well when you're here. Mike James, lovely day, ain't it? It was a lovely day. It was sort of a bit cold, but it wasn't bad today, Wales. Bring that Italian energy. We will do. So, fancy a giggle? No. Little disclaimer. If you are sort of a delicate nature, mind your Brian's. And I don't apologise in advance. Okay. So. Buckling, 909 of you. Come on, let's do the magic cake. Let's get these people over because there's fantastic juice to come. There really, really is. Let's try and make some sense of all the stuff to come. Okay, like I said, it's from beginning to end today. I haven't got the Rona. Just saying you. Okay, now I should have worked in advertising. I'd have fucking killed it. In fact, if I'd have, not been good and I'd have been evil, I'd have been one of the best Tavistock people ever in the history of Tavistock. I mean, I'll use their tools against them, guys, and I will. I will poison the whole of humanity against them, which I have been doing for 5 years solid. Done a great job of it. For a friend who loves a good finger, Cadbury's Fingers, £1. Poundland put this out in 2019. Yeah, I think she looks a little bit too happy just for a chocolate finger. Just saying, pretty disgusting. Anyway, not that this is the way the whole vlog is going to go, guys. I'm just saying, advertising is a strange affair. Let's move on. So yeah, this is a ram's world. Yes, it is. It's Babylon, and it is an evil place to behold, as you can see in this advert. They ain't lying. It'll blow your mind away like a flat earth British vloggage. It just tastes better. So, that one's worse. Blow one and swallow. Where'd they get her? Bloody hell, look at her. She's got one eye looking at Barry and one eye looking at Panaf. Jesus. But, I suppose they're scraping the barrel. So, yeah, they will use anything to sell a manky-looking shit burger thing. So, this is probably true. A fifth column sowing destruction in the youth of America. You heard it here first, guys. Yeah, man, it's fifth columnists. Yeah, it's cultural Marxism undercutting our society. What they're using? Marijuana. Yeah, they are. Devil's Harvest. A good girl until she lights up a reefer. Oh, that's really naughty. That's really naughty. It's devils. The vicious racket with its arms around your children. The truth about marijuana. The smoke of hell. Devil's Harvest. Yeah, it's the Devil's Harvest. Give me more. There's marijuana, girl. Yeah. So basically, ladies, this is what you'll end up like if you start smoking cannabis. Yeah. Forget the gin and tonics and the double vodkas. You'll be completely normal on them. Yeah. Cannabis will make you behave like this. Yeah. Not the alcohol. Fucking Tavistock. This is like the brainwashing extremo. The sweet pill that makes life taste better. Women cry for it. Men die for it. Reefer madness. Drug crazed abandon. Oh, I just feel so abandoned right now. Yeah. Just let myself. I just had a spliff. Oh boy, I better take all my clothes off. Yeah. This is not a reality, guys. Just saying. They're nutty. Taste the bush. I'm wondering if bush is actually a make of wine. I'm not actually too sure what this advert is saying. Premier Estates. What are they selling? Exactly. Taste the bush. Well, that works. Works for me. The life of a party. Tootsie roll. No, I don't know what a tootsie is, but I don't know. All the men are smiling at her. Luscious, tempting, appealing. Maybe that means something different in America. I don't know what that means. So, the harder a wife works, the cuter she looked. Vitamins for pep. Yeah, so pour them vitamins into your babe. Okay. Now, when you come home from work, she will be on the kitchen floor scrubbing it hard. Okay. And looking cute while she's doing it. Hey. Oh, this one's a good one. This explains a lot about Nottingham. Make wine for your children's party. Hurrah! It's Masons. It's for 6 dimes or whatever that is, shillings per bottle for Masons wine excellence. We'll make 1 gallon of delicious wine. Fucking hell, 1 gallon for the kids. They'd be totally wankered. So that is a New Ball and Mason of Nottingham. That might explain a few things. Oh, they got a Lucilinian, yeah, the old Starbucks symbol. Brunettes, cocoa cane for your hair. Okay, so basically don't be sniffing your shampoo or anything. Cures dandruff, soothes all irritation of the scalp, makes your hair grow, and gives a beautiful leisure, whatever that says. Lee, you need to try this, mate. Forget that fucking medieval brew you put on your head. I didn't do nothing. This woman would absolutely love me. You want to see how shiny my shoes are? Ooh, Santa, I just love that micro shine. I'm really interested in these Anderons and what they're doing there. What are they saying? Is this a clue? Yeah, I am. I'm looking at these Anderons, sure. These iron things, sure. You're not looking, are you? There's something wrong with you all. So, yeah, obviously, yeah, Santa wears shiny shoes. You want to see my shoes? Yeah? Fucking hell. That's not shiny. Mine is shiny. Miss Magroshi is every other slick chick recognize quality when they see it. You know, at a glance, when Magroshi shine stands out. Tells the world you're really going places. You better get a Griffin micro sheen to be going places, guys. Yeah? Recognize the shiny shoeness. Black tan, oxblood, cordovan, mahogany. Fucking hell, they got a good range as well. So them Anderons are good. Yeah, wonder what they're there for. They tell us about free energy fueling. Subways, satisfy your Valentine with a foot long. Oh, that's just fucking disgusting. Somebody thought that up. So round, so firm, so fully packed. Luckiest draw, easily burn, easy. Lucky Strike. They're a nice fag, actually. Lucky Strike. Get a good whiff on them. So, let's see. Laid by the best. Oh, it's DJ Flooring. So what's the lady with the champagne got to do with flooring? They say they're being laid by the best, so we'll take their word for it. You mean a woman can open it? Yes, that's right, little Miss Ditzy Weakling. You can open this tomato ketchup with your own strength. You mean I won't need a man? That's right, you won't need a man. Sorry, guys, I actually know a woman that could bite that cap off with her teeth. Yeah? That is very insulting, isn't it? Okay. Something to do with your hands that won't make you go blind. Sega. I guess that was a whole generation. This is why they're all just brain fucked, isn't it? The new generation of naughties or whatever they're called. People are born after the millennials. Girls who don't read are skanks. So do you think that's true? Do you think that's an accurate statement on this mag? Or this ladybird book type thing? I think it might be true, guys. Yeah. I think if you don't read, you might be a skank. Lee Flat Earth British sub, are you there? Okay, try this instead of them medieval concoctions you usually try. Well, new kind of hat. Now that's going to look really cool. Walk down the street. Worn 10 minutes every day. Grows hair in 30 days or no cost. So I definitely think this is worth a try. I'm thinking it's relatively inexpensive. He looks like a member of Devo. We are not men, we are Devo. This woman's friggin' beautiful. She's the best one I've seen ever. Blow in her face and she will follow you anywhere. No, blow smoke in her face. She's going to kick you in the bollocks and nut you in the fucking nose. I don't think that's advisable at all. It doesn't work because it stings the fucking eyes. It's really insulting. That stings. Plus, in this reality, You can't smoke anyway. And COVID, and you can't get close. And she's attractive. That brownness going on. Because babies should be seen and not heard. Laudanum. Poison, guys. Poison, the laudanum. Okay. Yeah, in my day, it was a bit different. You know, they used to like basically dunk the dummy into Evo stick or, you know, brandy. They did knock them out. You know, knock me out. Halt! The epidemic. Stop spitting, everyone. Fuck no. Have your germs back? Fucking cheek. Stop spitting. I bet you football players have got to stop flobbing. This is disgusting. I feel this is real cruel. He won't stop breaking wind. Many times the child has had uncontrollable flatulence. He needs diet correction, not spanking. Are you telling me this woman's been fucking up a kid for farting? He looks a bit deranged and not well at all, doesn't he? And what's with the fucking globe? Yeah? You haven't been hitting him just because he farts, have you? Well, yes, I thought it was something wrong with him. He kept farting, so I punched his face in. She punched my face in because I farted. This is what's wrong with the world. You should have had Ovaltine anyway. Ovaltine will make you fart. Fucking hell. Right, here we go. Love quiz. You ready? I'm not married, but I guess some of you folks are. So this is what you should do, okay? Love quiz. You ready for a love quiz for married folks only? This is going to be fun. Okay, share this out. He doesn't look happy with her, does he? Yeah, but Philip. He looks like a bit of a Philip. Why does he avoid an embrace? Okay, this is going to get really horrible. So I do apologize. Okay. And because he is no longer happy in their marriage, constantly makes excuses to avoid their romantic intimacy of their honeymoon. What? Avoids the romantic intimacy of their honeymoon. So basically, he hasn't been near her since the honeymoon. Oh, you mean we got to go through that thing we did on our honeymoon? Yeah. Anyway, question is, what has she done? Is it really all her fault? Well, let's investigate, see what the problem seems to be in this relationship. It's not so much what she has done, it's what she has neglected, and that is proper feminine hygiene. It's a terrible question. Can I neglect or proper feminine hygiene really spoil a happy marriage? Yes. And the pity of it is, every wife can hold her lovable charm by simply using Lysol disinfectant as an effective douche. Wrong. That is so wrong on every level. Oh, I'm not going to read any more of that. So, my apologies to women. That is disgusting. That's the way the world thought. And this. Co-star with our latest model. An affair with no strings attached. Yeah, right. Okay. We'll think about that. Oh, she's got a Betamax. Oh, it's definitely no strings attached in a Betamax movie. Oh, no. Okay. Let's move on. That's right, boys. I'm on the pill. Yasmin, she's on the pill. Oh, great, Yasmin. Who's first? Doctor. Ask your doctor about Yasmin on your next visit. Doctor, I've seen this poster with Yasmin saying to all of these boys, I'm on the pill right now. I think that might be communist subversive. Let's just say broomsticks. They're classic maker trousers in the 1970s. Not that I've ever seen them or worn them myself. There's a lot more that meets the eye. What's the matter? They're not paying me enough. So, exquisite. Let's have a look. Okay. True or false values in the state of California. Which lady would be better? Okay. Right. Let's think about this carefully. Okay. Maybe we should write this down. I did say no jokes would be included. Oh, this was good. Great sale of slaves, January 10th, 1855. Okay. 3 bucks, aged from 20 to 26, strong, able-bodied. 1 wench, Sally, aged 42. She's an excellent cook. Oh, it's tempting. 1 wench, Liz, aged 23, with a 6-month-old picnicky. 1 buck, age 52, good kennel man. So you put him in with the dogs. 52. Yeah, you're on the knackers yard then. 17 bucks, aged from 12 to 20. Excellent. 17 bucks for 12 to 20. Excellent quality. This is one fucked up will. 1 wench, age 23, with 6-month-old pig. Why can't he call it a fucking baby? I lost my virginity, but I still have the box it came in. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not really. Anyway, let's move on. Men are like snowstorms. You never know when he's coming, how many inches you'll get, or how long he will last. Yeah, that's definitely a matter of question. This girl, she likes, her favorite chocolate bar is Old Dick. And not only Old Dick, they're also advertising for Pot of Horny. What's that, honey? But Old Dick is definitely a thing, apparently, in the chocolate bar worlds of the past. Sorry, I've just lost my internet connection. I'm like, keep it on. This is true. Enjoy the benefits of your cordless massager. So basically, they're used to Sally, probably real, and you just put them on the cheek, like this young lady here, and it will massage. Why would you massage your cheek? Oh, it feels so lovely and soft. Yeah, right. That's the only application that you think of. Taco Bell destroyed my anus. Well, this will fucking happen. Yes, I only took him for 1 Taco Bell, and look at the state of him. Papa, I see angels. Not that they're German. They don't have Taco Bell in Germany. They're Mexican. So, why would you call your child anus anyway? Is that a normal child's name in America land? I do not know. So, penny buttons. In person, alive, keep your distance. Space is the place. We double dare you to forget. That sounds like a fucking threat. Can you survive this? Fuck no. Civil Preparedness Bulletin. So that was obviously the Spanish flu wankness that went on before us. Oh, sorry. 50 Shades of Sup Ladies. That's class, that is. Sup Ladies. Yeah, you're a bit of all right, ain't ya? Yeah. My name's Trevor. I'm bricklayer, innit? Yeah, coming for a pie. Yeah, I'll show you 50 Shades. Sup, ladies? This big, every day, Viagra. A full 6 inches. She looks absolutely nightmarish. Seen that in a nightmare. She looks peghead. Oh, this might be true. There are only 2 things a man can't resist: a pint of Guinness and another pint of Guinness. Yeah, that might be true. You do get that girl sitting on the top after 2 pints of Guinness. Women, keep your mimsy clean. A daily wash with New Lux kebab soap. If I'd have known that, I'd been eating soap all along. Yeah, they taste like kebabs. Freshen up your farts. Sorry. I just choked on my head. Stop stinking like an old kipper. I never seen this when I've seen this the first time. I wouldn't have read that out. Oh my days, I'm so fucking sorry. Wow, that's the worst advert I've ever seen in my life. Fuck. That's not stink like a kipper. That's a bit rude, isn't it? Ask your doctor. Lord, please give me patience, because you give me the strength I need to bail. You need to bail money. Yeah, because you're going to kick off. And this is Vivian Lee, who died the 2nd of October 1967, or so they say. Sorry, I was too fucking busy, or vice versa. Yeah. women who don't wear underwear never get their panties in a bunch. So I think that's good advice. If you do get your knickers in a twist a lot, you know, basically getting knickers in a twist, that's your solution. To wake up gay in the morning, get Ovaltine. So I think there's something going on with Ovaltine, yeah? So stay away from that, or you might wake up gay. Okay, he's got dog tags, so he's military gay as well. So the advice is, don't get Ovaltine. We are the Ovaltine, he's come to make you gay. That would have been a good one. It's better to have loved and lost than to live with a psycho for the rest of your life. No fucking shit. She was brave. That's right. Stick with a knife. Pandemic. She's much worse than the flu. Nothing could flatten her curves. Oh, this is brilliant. I love Flatterdays. I'm having a fucking brilliant time. Ah, this is so good. I get away with murder. Look at this, guys. That are Two Souls, Chamber of Horrors, all plastic assembly kit, over 10 foot high, harmless fun. Flick the switch, the blade comes down, behead your victim, works over and over again. Who's going first? Me. Victim loses her head. Really works. Me first. Can I have a go? Operation, can I have a go? No, fuck off. Buy your own batteries. Oh, right, they had these in the past. Now, if this is true, are women going around looking at men's bums? It's because I'm not being funny, ladies. We don't do that to you. Eye-catching buttocks instantly. Exclusively designed men's padded briefs give you eye-catching buttocks instantly. So they're like, pad your ass cheeks out. That is really disgusting. I don't think that's normal at all. Ladies, I don't want to hear your comment. Yep. You're a female. What? Disgusting. Women. It's disgusting. Sure, muffs. The first headphones you wouldn't kick out of bed. Kick muff out of bed. My sure muffs. The worst thing you could take to bed when you're feeling warm and cuddly in the cold is lumpy headphones. I agree. You make a much better pure muffs. So yeah, they would be more. If you were cushy and comfy, yeah, last thing you want is a pair of sharp old fucking headphones sticking in you when you're listening to your tunage. I agree. Yeah, bed muff is needed. You can judge a man by his boots. Brass boot. None bush. Yeah, like no bush ever for this dude. Or children. You can judge a man by his boots. Hang on, is she naked? Where'd you get these boots from? No, this is fucking disgusting. In a class by itself, the rector, okay, the latest of the most efficient inventions for the quick relief, means it gives it to you, of piles, constipation, because it basically rips you open, and prostate trouble, gives you prostate cancer. With worst thing about it is where is it? There it is. Large enough to be effective, small enough for anyone over 15 years of age. And this bit, yeah, lubricating vent holes. Oh, this, I want out. Is death the only way out of this realm, guys? Can we get a boat and hurry up? I'm running away Monday. This is good. I would have one of these, though. And this is not cruel at all. People are really annoying, especially now. Sir, does beating servants dirty your hands? Then with this remarkable invention, you never need to touch the poor no more. Beaver's gas-powered peasant product. Pokes, slaps, punches. Good prod will show them what's what. No, I completely agree with that. Show them what's what. Them poor people. I met the poor people once. They're really annoying. Okay. Hurry up out of the way in your spazzo chair. You just went over my foot. Prod. Brilliant. Gas powered. Better got a bit of a punch on it. I'd love to try one out. This might be good. I don't know. This is like, I don't know, sort of cottage industry gynecology, if you like. Which is a wonderful healer states, here is health through the magical power of a fine, gentle massage. You're the first ladies for all diseases of the mid-quarters from your neck to your knee. Okay? Sorry, there's no phone number with that. I don't know what's going on. What happened to this realm? It's not me. I have a tank. Fuck off. I got a tank, guys. Fuck off. It says on this book. Isn't that brilliant? I want a tank. I want a table cannon. I want an army. I want $10 million. Can somebody give me $10 million, please? So I could save humanity. We're saving humanity anyway. It's too late anyway. We're doing it today. Okay. This is weird. See this man, right? Because it is a man. She's got a beard. And she's pointing up a harness electropath belt, which they used a lot of electricity like they do in the modern day for, sorting out that bad back or that aching knee. The Phoenician thing here. For health, strength, and virility. Ooh, what's all of the lightning arcing out? Oxford Street. So, yeah, if you're going to be telling people there's a globe, stick a tranny on top. It makes it so much more believable. Yeah. Is this a parallel universe? No, is it? Why does this say Edison? Electric light bulbs. This is an Edison, yeah, which lights the world. Another fucking globe, yeah. Edison. Can you go and check on Wikipedia, see if it's changed to Edison, or am I looking at another dimensions? I'm scared now. Yeah, I just got my head just mandalaed. I don't know. Sorry. And also an advert, obviously, explode. I don't know the context. Couldn't possibly tell you. Right, let's get into... sorry. Right. Humour time over. We got some more to come later. Sorry about that. If you did laugh, I'm sorry. It's all in the best possible taste. The world's really weird, isn't it, guys? Don't I bring this to your attention? Yeah, vividly. How many of you watch it? Have we got more than 10? We got 919 people. If few of you share this out now, okay, you can see more of the craziness coming, okay, which it is. Now, what we're going to look at here, guys, is some fabulous finds, some really fabulous finds. Okay, now if we can put these in chronology as well, of reset, then we can sort of find out what's happened. Now, this is the Book of Wonders, and what it shows you is Arabic text. They say from, I don't know, anything between that date there, the 14th century, guys. So what it shows is Jinn, and what it shows is this realm being subject to demonic intervention. I would go as far as to say through the language they speak and the spells, which I'm going to show you now, we have inadvertently, some of us, get possessed in a form. How can I explain it? It's not like demonic possession, but it is, because it's not a demon, it's you in the water. So yeah, let me just show you these. Now they give you, a lot of beheading, but it's all in alchemical terms, like the European alchemy. But if you get into the book, it shows you some absolute craziness going on. Like this dude in the need to eat a, he hasn't got legs, eat a cow. So they do some astrology in here as well. They do some astrological charts. I do see over the throws with the Phoenicians. You'll see it in a minute. You're going to get all of the Phoenicians. Here, one is a fish, but it's a dog head. It's a dog head Phoenician. That's funny. Happy hat. He's coming out of the water as well. So it's Pisces. Not sure what the rest are. So stuff we can identify with, especially when it's so early. But what you do get is this, and they're showing you like demons. And in this case, you get like a gang. And you can, then in most of this story, you get this Jinn, which comes to him in his sleep. He's genius. And he's got some helpers. A bunny rabbit. He's got a bit of a necklace on. These characters as well. So it goes on a bit. It's absolutely brilliant stuff, this. Just move this over a bit would be much better. Oh, they are fucking fantastic. So here's your Jinn, which is talking to people in their psyche. He's got his little gang with him as well, so he doesn't come alone. Okay. And it looks quite demonic. This guy looks a bit Christian. So he's looking up at the sky and he's doing some sort of ritual. And here they are again, the Jinn, the genie. In this case, he's a giant. And he seems to have some person, which he's holding. It's definitely a giant Jinn. This one's flying. Same two characters, this bunny rabbit man and this other one. Slightly humanoid. Strange how it's the same gang. And check this one out. Whew. Triple-headed. And note the star. The alchemical formula as well in here. And this one here and this here. Yeah. These are magical spells. So I'll show you in a minute. You got two serpents coming out. So that's a strange old show, isn't it, guys? So that's what the Arabic texts are showing us 1400s is this. Things of the psyche. Yeah, they put it in the background. Spells, which I'll show you a book of shortly. So he seems to be a giant, the boss, doesn't he? And another thing I noticed with the Phoenicians, like you get with the Hindu world, like you get in the Bhagavad Gita and the Mahabharata, etc., is you get these blue people, and they talk about it in the Yellow Submarine, the blue meanies. And you get them in this as well. People turn up and they're blue. In this case, this one's pink, I know, but he's riding a lion. Interesting. There's another one, different Jinn. We've gone to visit him. And these spells again. It's craziest stuff. It goes on a bit into astrology, as I'll show you. That looks like the flying banshee bird. That one. Carrying human. With what looks like the clouds. So yeah, these are really early texts. So why are these Arabic texts showing us this stuff? Everything seems to be about magic, flying carpets, alchemy, as you can see. So it'd be great to decode with the symbols we can decode, from the symbols we know. We can see these from Solomon. Oh look, he's hanging somebody upside down. He's certainly a giant. Look at his face. Ooh, he's taken something. Dog head again. Oh, we have a present dog head. He's got a serpent on his head, but he's blue, isn't he? That one's blue, like the Krishna. He's joined the gang. No, so they're just getting the gang. This is like the Magnificent Seven. It'd be great if I played the Magnificent Seven music. So yes, they're really worn because they're so old. Like I said, I found them in the Bodleian Library. So I doubt many people have seen this sort of stuff. So a learned man. He readeth books. He's not a skank. What you got here? It's rubbed out. Well, anyway, he looks like he might be flying. Something. Okay. And then we get in with the astrological stuff. They are lovely to look at. Right. So tarting yourself up. Now, that's the first human thing that I've seen going on in this book, is drying your hair. Okay. So he's got poo on his towel there. And then a nice little comb out. Oh, that feels lovely. And then downstairs is the devils. Whatever's going on. The same house. But people do have bad neighbours. And then you get a bit of their water tech. What is this on top? What is she looking into? It looks like the Eye of Sorin off of, Three Kings. My mental block. So yeah, a little bit of antiquity going on. They show you. Okay, in a few of these depictions. Move on. Let's get stranger. Again with the blue people. He's got hands over his mouth behind some sort of screen. Excuse me. And then this. They've got the pit. And they're playing sounds and then he's banging the drums. So they're playing a bit of like rave music. And everyone inside is fighting a dragon. But they're not doing too well. I don't know. They're breathing blood. Are they dead? So naked dragon riding or fighting or have you seems to be a sport in the pit. Right, okay. And a bit of electric guitar. singing to the birds. That's a normal thing. Okay, I bet their music was excellent. In view of their beautiful decoration in the Arab world. Very attractive looking. Very rich in colour and vibrant. Yeah, so they were the first mathematicians. There are people like Tycho Brahe and other people, that were really, I think, maybe out of the Phoenician paradigm. I suspect, they were the ones that brought in zeros. They didn't really want zeros, the Phoenicians, but they brought it in. What's this? It's a pit underground, putting a rope in, and they're feeding a demon underground. Okay, they live underground. And who's up in the watery dome here? That guy, the grey beard. Oh, we might be somewhere else now. Nice buildings. Oh, look at these. The tree people. Strange fruit. Hanging off of tree. God, I don't know. Oh, what's he doing there? He blacked it out. Oh, shit. It's a bit of stuff covered over in these. Oh, that's really weird, isn't it, guys? And here they come to bring you sacred plant. You must know what that plant is. He's curious. I can see by his face. I would be too. And then things go to shit. Don't know what that is. Fiery water. And then the Phoenicians. Oh, the old Phoenician. He can't fucking walk. He's got to be carried. So, mermaids in this as well, guys. Phoenicians. Arabic 1400 texts. I would say that they turned up around this time, giving them wine. You can see them landing in these ships. Got chess, checkers, maybe. The size of these walls. Don't know what's going on there. Sorry. Sort of strange birdhouse. Difficult to determine. But yeah, really interesting ancient documents, these guys. I'll leave the link in the descriptions box. You check them out for yourself. And we're going to be moving on because of time factor age. Plus, I got loads to share. Okay. Hang on a minute. And you get these sort of charts in a minute. They do the moon phases. Oh, killing. Let's have a little bit of killing. Oh, take that. Sword in the head. That'll do it. And the old I surrender. Or maybe he's doing oops upside your head, and then it goes into a lot of text. But there are more images down here further into the book. Okay, so as you can see. And they go into magic spells. Okay, they tell you in the descriptions, and this is a book of them here. And how they work is symbols have an imprint on consciousness. They know this by using swastikas, hammer and sickle, and other forms of symbolism to imprint on your consciousness. And this is how the Arabic spells worked. They put the spell in the center. They use beautiful sacred geometry, fractal coming apart, and even the fractals extended, which I thought was absolutely beautiful, pointing outwards into the ether to affect consciousness. Words affect consciousness. We know this from the experiments of putting words onto water or food if you're growing beans. We can see that the written words can have an effect, imprint on consciousness, guys. So they put them into these stunning geometric patterns for effect. And they're doing it in a lot of antiquity, guys. They're putting them into railings, some of these into decorations. But I don't feel anything sinister with this because it's so beautiful and the geometry looks lovely. So I doubt it's maybe this is for good stuff, this spell. But obviously I don't speak ancient Arabic. But this is what they are, so quite interesting. They're not using like Solomon sigils at all, I've noticed. And it's all based on fractal, which I thought was fantastic. Look at that breaking apart. Just like the Mandelbrot set, but that old. Mind-blowing. Fucking mind-blowing. Perfect stuff. So, yeah. So, if you didn't know about ancient Arabic stuff, it's well worth looking into, guys. It's a wealth of information from the Arabic world. The English, however, are as sinister as shit. I don't know what's going on here with the British people. Look at this, guys. 16th, 17th century, but they actually state it is early 15th to 17th century, maybe. Check this out. So what they're doing is they are making homunculi, but a little bit more than that. It's clues in this, go, Lord, it's really, really spooky. Just move my mic away. Look at this, guys. So they have vials, okay, with humans in. See the chains linked to each chain, and some of this is in unspeakable English as well. I don't know what's happening with this. You seem to have two children. There's one there with like an animal, and another one's about to get a brain smashed in with a sledgehammer, and another couple in here with a bird being manufactured, and it's all in the side of a giant, a bigger vial. What I noticed with the vial in this one is it got feathers. Is that meaning ether? But check this out, okay. You must make water of the earth, and the earth of the air, and the air of the fire, and the fire of the earth to pull this off. Okay? And it's capped. But it tells you how to do it. So this guy looks an absolute massive giant. Lapis lazuli. What else have we got? A little bit of Latin. And some of these looks like they felt penned in. It's the date of 1772 there. What's that? Chin rolls 40. Why would you use some crude pens in such an ancient document? Makes no fucking sense. But it gets weirder. Check this out. So, there is the last of the white. Oh, there is the last of the white stone and the beginning of the red. Yeah, so the big last of the white stone and the beginning of the red. Okay, it says red too. It's red. Okay, let's have a look at these alchemical depictions again. So they're breeding people in there, They're adding some sort of liquid. So at first I thought, well, actually not at first, but I got to think, is this just a thing about like adrenochrome extraction? Because I'll show you why I think that in a minute. So it's all connected through these, look like little portals. Again, sledgehammer these. He's got like some sort of stick pointing at this head. So a little bit sinister maybe. Okay. So, you know, you can't identify with these people. They're just fucking unbelievable. Check this out, guys. So I'll start from the top. So it's the bottom of that depiction there where it says the white stone turns into red. I can't make out all of this text, but some of this is anime, air, and I'm not sure, stir, salt maybe. And then you get out of this, okay, a reptilian which shapeshifts, comes down the tree. All the while, you have feathers coming out of a sun and feathers coming out of a moon, like ether, maybe. And this lizard being kisses this whatever, fat illuminated shit covered baby, and then it goes down into a vine where two other people, Keris and Corpus, are making symbols. She's just touching a breast, he's putting her hands up, live long and prosper, sun and moon again. So it's a chemical formula. And they're in water in some sort of castle, and around them is some monks holding vials. And they're looking in the vials. They ain't interested in what's going on in here. They're interested in what's going on in here, in these vials, waiting for something to happen. And they have to set up all of this, or all of this formula has to happen in order for that to come about. It's highly trippy stuff, guys. It's a little bit further in. So at first I thought it was a castle, a floating, you know, a watery castle. Okay? But it's not. It's not. This thing's in the air again with all the feathers. What do you think, guys, about the feathers? Held up by a post by a giant of some sort, and these vials are just laying in wait. What's there? Terror, fire, stat, fire, earth, Water, cold water. Okay, okay. And that's underneath all of that. As I said, up to interpretation, guys. It's highly trippy stuff. I can't really state what's going on. So he's holding up the pillar, and he's under it all. 4 pillars, vial on each, 2 smaller angels. What's he say on there? Terror, maybe. And where are they standing? In mud? Their feet are sunk. Water, maybe. And then below that's a dragon. And it's like the Welsh dragon. Exactly like the Welsh dragon, in fact. Eating a frog. Yeah, Alva Billy, who's in chat earlier, said he used to eat bullfrogs. And he said they fried their legs and it tasted like chicken. That's something I wouldn't want to find out. Just take your word for that, Billy. So 2 opposing lions, the red lion and the green lion. Is that green or grey? Green. Red lion and the green lion. 2 houses. Oh, what's that say? The beginning. Shit, I can't make that out. Well, if I link it, I'm sure somebody would want to decode this craziness. Try and find out what it all means. So this is extended the roll. It comes down to, we've seen this before, is these fiery sperm-like things out of a plasma discharge. And we've seen this Chicken King before as well. And standing on this orb thing full of feathers. Okay. The bird of Hermes as a man, eating the wings to make me. The Red Sea, the red sun, and the red elixir. The Red Sea, the red sun, and the red elixir. Is that red mercury? So, this is really, really good. We're finding stuff out. That's further down the scroll. And at first, when I looked at this, I thought they were talking about atomic interaction. You know, I was thinking, okay, are they talking about, you know, the chaining the bonds of like the neutrons and protons? And is this like the activation of an atom? It's associated with Luna and the dragon as well. So maybe the moonlight plays a role. There is definitely its own energy. And look what the dragon is standing on. We've seen Christ on this thing. It's an orb. And it has these 3 holes again and the 2 wings again, guys. How many times have we seen this now? No. And a blank plaque at the bottom. And this guy who's holding a staff, it's got a hoof on one end. I would like to say what's on the other. It looks like gas-loaded harpoon gun or something. It's a little bit advanced, that, doesn't it? I don't know what that is. And that's what's going on in these depictions of the Middle Ages. It's craziness, isn't it, guys? Anyway, moving on. Did I say Happy Flatterday? Yeah, of course I did. Did I say flat thumbs in the last half hour? Yeah, of course I did. Good. So, at this era, after the reset, we got the first half year of the 16th century. Okay, guys. So Renaissance in Europe. Phoenicians have taken over Tahiti, moved into America, Mexico, Mesoamerica, as we know from what we found out about the language. And this is Aztec Mixtec elements, they say, about Quetzalcoatl. So it's the death cult of Quetzalcoatl, which we've seen on the film Apocalypto. But they got some crazy tech going on. A lot of people flying around. What is this? And do they really dress like that? Like that? Well, I guess so. We've seen the film Apocalypto. But I thought that was just a psyop, really. To, you know, sort of get you to think that, you know, we were on tops of pyramids, chopping people's heads off and rolling them down the stairs. This looks like a machine. And looks like the Blue Meanie, exactly like the Blue Meanie of the Beatles, Yellow Submarine. It really does. In fact, they all look like the Blue Meanies. Very cartoon world, isn't it? Excuse me, let me bloody pull that back. Oh, they're so much better. Sorry about that. Okay. So really early this. So this is the Aztec world. Look at this, guys. The Incas. Aztecs. Look at this. Or Mixtecs. He's made of jigsaw pieces. So there seems to be a lot of people flying around and aided. But this looks like a machine. One can only wonder. So we have seen some of the things like this before from like Popol Vuh and other famous texts. So the old killing of the serpent, eh? Oh yeah. Oh, pour some water on it, which is probably acid. Melt it and then smack it in the head with a shovel. Because these serpents at this time are really. Ooh, Cactus Man. That might be just something about she's taken peyote, or he has. Which is probably the chosen psychedelic of this era. Ayahuasca, I suppose, what have you. See these blue meanies? Are they even human? Because they are not being funny. They look shit all like him. We had the blue meanies just now in the Arabic texts, and now we got him again with this guy, and they're nothing like him. Because they're Phoenicians. Maybe. Hence the blueness. So yeah, some fucked up shit there. Excuse my language. Some naked chicken. Is that in a bath? What is that? Is that a carpet? Difficult to determine what's happening with these. Okay, we got the jaguar, crow, and a very trippy looking parrot. So yeah, if everyone gets killed, the parrots will keep on speaking the language, won't they? Be like, you want to go, lad? You want to go, lad? And all the important things in reality that will be left over from this totally amazing fucking society that we found ourselves in. Based on greed and bullshit. Fuck that place. Ooh, no, he is very trippy. I don't know what he's doing. He's falling out of the sky, isn't he? More blue meanies. That's Felix, the cat. So, like, I can't tell you what's happening because I haven't got a fucking clue. Look, none of it makes any sense. It looks a bit machine-like. And a lot of weird fuckery going on. Look at this guy with the shit with the fish. Don't know. That looks like it's floating. That looks definitely like it's flying around thing, that is. Yeah? That definitely looks like it's a flying around thing. That could be Vimana. That could be a Vimana. That's on wheels. I think that might be Quoxycatl himself in his like basically his limousine. It's about a limousine. Why did I say that? No, well, let's move on. So yeah, these are fantastic. So, also the body and library. 1905 Georgia. Now the reason I wanted to show them is because I'm trying to work out what happened. Because if it's 1905, well, it's not the First World War. It's not Napoleon. It's not the Second World War. So what happened in Georgia? Maybe the Armenian fucking Holocaust or what have you. But 1905 Georgia. Okay. Now they're fantastic. We've looked at these. You know, this is all Coptic. And look at this. Grass growing on the roof. Every mechanism blocked off here. There. Bricked off. So whatever that was, it is no longer. We have a little Coptic church. Not much light going in through them, though. And what you find is the city's come to some terrible destruction. You got some like, oh, let me move that again. Sorry. They've got these high walls, which look, they've had a bit of meltage going on in the past. This Coptic church is on top, on me, Georgian. And something's hit there. So, it's, you know, like they usually do, they usually put sites on older sites you will find. So, what you find is, excuse me, is that the same image? Is these are really high quality pictures for the era 1905. You need to have a lot of wood turning up. Might be new builds, but look at that up on there, up on the hill. The size of that fortress. Wow. So Stalin was from Georgia, wasn't he? I can't tell us much, so move on. Oh, it's a beautiful little Coptic church. Lovely definition in these photographs. Get right in, look. Family living there, maybe. Monkage. Not much going on with that. It doesn't look like it's up to much, that. But yeah, what you find is the city gets destroyed. So here's your Georgian gentleman. What they do then, beads. Make a nice sound. It's called swordage, leather bootage. So they've got some quite good kit. I guess you could think of them as Tatarian. They look Tatarian. These chicks definitely look Tatarian. Look at all the stuff they got on. Yeah, it's like everything. You know, lace, cool hattage, cool dressage, made of silk. Georgians from the Caucasus. They tried to make out the Russians, and the Georgians were like their poor bastard cousins. You know, they frowned upon Stalin because he was Georgian and he had a very broad Georgian accent by all accounts. So let me move on in there into the book. I mean, I'll show you what I mean. What you find is terrible devastation. I can't imagine what's going on. Oh, there's another Tatarian lady there. Look. I don't know why the dress is so big in that part of the world. You just drag that shit around. It doesn't seem practical. The blokes have them too. Except when they're on their horses. Anyway. So yeah, the whole place has been totally fucked. Excuse my language. I will show you now. I don't speak Russian, but I can't tell what happened. But it seems like the entire city has been burnt out or destroyed in some manner. And they seem to have some sort of war going on, which is utterly devastating. Look at this. So force had blown this open, did it? Besides the buildings over there. So, hang on a minute. So, okay, they just got mud, no roads, and everything is just wrecked. Okay, so why is that lamppost there? It's not even on a sidewalk. Why is it just in the middle of nothing? It looks like it's in mud. You see what I mean? It's like, why is it just in the middle of the fucking road? There's no, what I'm trying to say is there's no structure. It looks like everything has had mud deposited on it, guys. And then washed through here some water. Fucking hell. What's going on there? There's a colour one. 1906, November. And this is looks to be painted. So, I can't substantiate what happened to this city, but I can tell you it's fucking destroyed. Look at the size of these coastal warehouses. On the riverside, excuse me. Tech. Across the wooden bridge. Lovely definition on these. Whoa, this is looking a little bit of a mud flooder. Look at this. Just mud everywhere. No pavements. Just walking through the mud. What would be the sense of that? Don't you do roads with all of this lovely caper going on? Something's happened here. I suspect some sort of resettage. You know, we don't know what goes on outside of these boundaries, these borders of these countries like Russia. Like with China, look at the terrible things they got up to. Cultural Revolution, Boxer Rebellion, etc., etc. They killed fucking millions. Still probably are. And what's the outside world say? Well, nothing. Okay. Fucking let them get on with it. Look at the size of this masonry. So what happened? It's more like a flood than explosives. Curious and curious, said Alice. Oh, look at this. Hang on a minute. Now, this picture here, I've had excerpts from, and somebody sent me a link and said these were out of a fucking London theatre, okay, and then they were actors. I recognise him. It's the same fucking people, and they're in an old Russian fucking thing. Tatarian. It does say costumes, huh? Cossacks, Tatarians, but yeah, look at the chainmail covering everything. Of electromagnetic weaponry. Wow. But still, that's bubbled that. Let's have a look at these. Can't be if I'm a London thing, if it's in a Russian thing, unless they've stolen it. They're Cossacks. Georgian Cossacks. They look pretty cool. I won't fuck with them. They look like Georgian Ninja. Just Prince Georgian Ninja with his... Are they shotgun cartridges or cigars? Oh, look at him. He's Mr. I will explode. Oh no, it's not explosives, it's fashion. Sorry, I thought he had a suicide vest on. That may be something kind of, it didn't mean to be. Anyway, yeah, so what happened? Look at look at this. Is that a door behind? Might be. So a mud flood cellar, really deep. And something terrible has happened to Georgia. I don't know if it's Dublinsky. Can't really. Hotel de France. I can't really tell if he's Dublinsky. A little Tantarian voyage. It's baby Jesus. Let's have a look. Move on a bit. So yeah, it's mud flooded. By there, the mud's still by there. No roads, no sideboards, open sewerage, because we can build that massive stone masonry, but out in the suburbs. Open sewerage, 1905. Sure, they're talking 1605. That's just pure primitive. Yeah, the cities didn't look like that. And neither's the kit on the people. And what about the quality of clothing? Does that go with that shit? Patriarch of Jerusalem, Armenian Church. Interesting. So yeah, I'll link that to you as well. So as soon as I air this show and it did just... Oh, I'm going to need to come back for a little bit. How many of you watching? Have you all gone away? Hope not. 919 of you, maybe. I don't know. I said that last week when I checked. It was way over 1,000. So I want to thank everybody from Richard Lopez's Flat Earth News Report on Facebook. If you are there watching, one love people. And my Facebook, Martin Leaker. No, I need to drink. Wow, did I just talk for 2 fucking hours? Okay. That's me, 933 of you. Very nice of you. So, happy Flatterday, flat thumbs. It's the highlight of the week, but I'm really buzzing about, the stuff that's happened this week, with these really weird ideas, which have a real ring of reality to them. And what I've been thinking about with the qualities of light. Is it something that we miss, guys? That you can harness electricity through light, and that's what these devices were doing, as well as Antiquatech, drawing from the ether. If they want, they fucking should have been. And if they don't, they should know, because we just invented it. Just saying. Anyway, so Cycle Dave is in chat. I'm going to give a few of you shouts. We have a good bit of information still to come. It is only 11 o'clock. We've got over an hour or so to go. Michelle is still watching. Good. I could be talking and you could have all gone home, and then I could check and there could be 3 people in chat. Yeah. We left you on the adverts, man. They would have been much for my Brian. CL Cagwin. Good to see you. Let me go through all your names. Anyway, there's Hassan. Good to see you. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup, Hassan, my brother. Esther Malone. She's also speaking French. Oh, no, is that French? Amour, might be. Is that something to do with love? Amour. So, Yaya is saying massive. The adverts were hilarious at RT when you would say that. Naughty people. What's the matter with you all? Desert. Hi, Martin. Good to see you, my brother. Simone Zia, good to see you. Theo, you too. Excellent usage. Yes, we're not quite done yet. I'm going to propose a question. Might be a bit weird right now in a minute, guys. Another what the fuck? It is a what the fuck, this one. Worldwide Ghosts, great lives, Martin. Yeah. We does absolutely stonking live events on Saturday. It's been shit all week on the internet. Don't know what's going on. There's a few good videos, my peeps, my friends and that I watch, but Max Egan did quite a good video. I enjoyed that. I thought that was fab because he gave me a really good shout in it. He said, Flat Earth British. I know, he said, Martin Leaker, I know he's a flat earther, like if that's some sort of affliction, that there's something wrong with me, I know he's a flat earther. So they think. But his information is fantastic. So thank you for that, Maxie. Shoutage. Good on you. And it was a good post, but I've only watched that many. I've been waiting for Woody's new video whenever it arrives. His last one was good, though. But night, good to see you, my friend Mike. Good to see you. Yakayaku. Good to see you. Truth Loops. Or Truth and Propaganda. What's up? Dome. The watery dome. Ice is water. Pole ice. Pole ice is water. Anyway, let's have I got a bit of stuff on you I need to talk about. Decodes and shit. As you can see on my stuff that I gathered. It's been a really busy week, guys, as I said. I linked that interview, didn't see it, but it is linked to my channel. But the channel, they broke the link. The link broke. I don't know why. So, seems to be like the windows are more than you think. They have a membrane. They're made of sand. They're heated into a liquid. When you blow glass is in a liquid form, in a malleable liquid form, until it solidifies. But it is a liquid in a solid form, and it is fake glass. Glass is fake water, and it looks like water, and it is. So I think with them prismatic technologies, that is a definite thing. And I think they could do that, guys. And if they didn't, they fucking should have. They should do it now. And I think there's definitely more going on with these church windows, the somatic patterns, etc. And I think that could be it. Also, dual purpose is Technasmia for, vibrational qualities. Could have done a certain amount of time and other times, or in different time periods, even different resets. So yeah, we looked at Paris mud flood there. What you reckon on that? Paris flood. Looks like a whole lot of water fell from the sky, is what it looks like for me. Homunculus, are we? Fuck knows. Airships and houses. Definitely a watery place this was. They needed airships and they needed water houses a lot because it was very, very watery here. Okay. So, other things. So, YouTuber Laura in Ukraine made a video this week where she proposed the star forts were actually portals for arrivals, because the clue was the North American Indians said that they arrived from the stars, not necessarily the stars up there. Okay, because the stars up there don't look like stars to me. They don't look like stars. Star forts look like what they tell you a star looks like. So I thought that was really interesting. It could be, could be a thing. There's something rung true with it. But we'll carry on thinking on that. So, John Aura, good to see you. We just getting started here. As soon as we discover Matrix, Martin, reality shows us what we want to find. Well, that's what I said. I've been basically pushing limits with the information. I've been instructed. I've been asking the Most High to show me so I could show you and to get it right. I like hoping that I was worthy, basically, and I was a bit concerned about that, but seemingly I am. Because it just paused. Just pause. It's just the craziest thing. So, yeah, the Dogon as well. Well, yeah. I've looked into them a little bit, but them headwear that they wear is just, they say, come from the stars. Jughead, star forts were already here in the US before Columbus. Yeah, I know. If you look at the Tatarian channel, there was a book that I proposed, and it's still there because I found it this week, which states that it was a deposition from a guy called Bailey, who was a counterpart of Benjamin Franklin, who stated that we stole Tatarian technology and science. Okay, meaning the Phoenicians. And another book, which was 3 posts later, which proposed that from some guy who was writing to the Polish king saying that these star forts that are hanging around all over the countryside empty, I think we should utilize them for military purposes. They weren't doing anything before then, guys. They moved it later and they tarted them up for defensive, and they weren't all that. Okay, there's no cannonballs can touch them fucking things. Proved it, showed you on Flat Earth British. It just bounces off, or it just sticks in there if it's made of the shelly stuff, like on Fort Sumter in America, which is a star fort made of this weird shelly stuff absorbent. We've looked into all this, guys. What haven't we looked into? Muddy muds. Stars are small incidental holes in the dome. I like that. I like to think that as well. Material from the holes fell to the realm. Excuse me. We know as material as diamonds. Oh, I like that. I like that. So yeah, I was talking to the Dave. I don't know if he's there now in the chat. The guy from New Zealand, safe as fuck. And you know, with this paradigm coming apart the way it is, you're bound to be able to feel it by now. It's getting weird every single fucking day, and we are pushing it, aren't we? We are like just finishing them off, is what we're doing right now. And you can feel it as well. You feel their grip coming undone. The magic spell just lifting. It's feeling fucking lush. The darkness, I mean, is going. It's for everyone, the whole world. It only takes a few of us. Okay, a few of us, beacons of light. Okay, true warriors that got off our asses and done something about this fucking mess. Okay, and all of you, really, you've all just played an essential role. You know, if this comes off the way we think it's going to come off, which you fucking will. Okay, then you've played a very important role in reality, haven't you? Okay, Tog Randy Ramirez. Fuck me, terrible with Spanish names. My Pyman, who's mad as a fucking art matters. Well said. Fascinating times. It only takes a few of us. If it was only half a dozen people in. Let me tell you something, guys. Right. Before we didn't know what they knew. We know now. They know we know now. They can't do it no more. It's fucking over for them. Game over. Okay. It's done. It's done. But it's not dusted yet. Okay. But it's done. If we knew this years ago, though we'll be in a completely different place, but everything was timed by the creator specifically for right now. And it's an evolution. And when we're fucking ready, it'll be a moment. It'll be a moment when everybody one day will wake up. It'll be an instance where everybody will just know. Okay, it's going to be fucking absolutely magical and beautiful. You know this is coming down. You know this is going to happen. People worry too fucking much. Oh, ye of little faith. Oh, ye of... Do you think all of this information, yeah, the most groundbreaking fucking mind-splitting information you can possibly imagine, could just happen just whimsically? Or do you think there's no divine intervention involved here, guys? I'm just saying. That's where I get it from. I asked the Most High and he just downloads it to me overnight. Just fucking go, look, there it is. It's just a miracle, an absolute fucking miracle. If I was a shit house, I get scared by it, but I'm not. I embrace it. Fucking love it. It's best. No, on the right side, see, guys. Got good friends too. Can and Carol, good warriors, true spirits in this realm. Against them, what they did to everybody is over. Or slaved them for anyone. Can you imagine it? Freedom. You know, a lot of people are thinking, the only way out is death. You can't get out of here. You can fucking get out of here. They tell us. No, nobody gets out alive. It's, you can check out anytime you want, but you can never leave. It's a fucking lie. They told us that. Anyway, there's nothing actually really there, guys, because all is mind. Remember that. Everything out there is you. Yeah? It's an external expression. Mirror image of you. So be careful of your thoughts. That's my advice. Torlokes, what is praying doesn't sometimes happen. Pray that sometimes does. I never pray because pray is pray, isn't it? Do you want a piece of pray? Yeah, this is a ritualistic lyric, wording to do with cannibalism, guys. Yeah, God's not going to listen to you. He's too busy being you. It's just pissing in the fucking wind, and he's not going to listen to somebody whinging on earth, some fucking person who's just whinging. If anyone is on to God, they usually is, why can't I have? They're on the fucking want, aren't they? How many times, I I do like a little ritual with my sort of like joss stick, say a few things in my writing. What I don't do, or try not to do, is be selfish in my thoughts and want stuff. Does that make sense? I will offer my thoughts for everybody, for a great day for everybody. Sharing my experience, conscious experience to that level. Why? I haven't got a fucking clue. They don't even like me. They don't, but I don't really care. So let's get on with more information. Please share this out. Jamie, you cannot petition the Lord with prayer, said Jim Morrison. Indeed. Moonbeam, yes, God of prayer, religion at your own peril. Okay. Don't think, be quiet, join religion. Simple. Don't have to think about anything else, because we're going to tell you how this reality is. Oh, no. No. Don't think anything else outside of what we tell you, because that would be a sin, you see. We'll have to be punished. Julian, Mother Nature is God. She listens. There you are. She. Yeah. It's always the masculine, isn't it, with this reality and them weird Jesuits. They cut out the feminine for some reason. Listen to, well, we know why. She just needs you to nurse and nurture it. This is what I do. This is how I conduct my reality with nature and my interaction with human beings. I think we all do it. It's what makes us a little bit different, I think. So anyway, I'm going to share a video now. Okay, a little bit of a video and a question. I'm going to have to share share volume and leave my microphone on because there's only a split second, so I don't want to get copyrighted. Question. Was the temperature during a reset or after reset, like a plasma discharge event, okay, exceptional? Could it even be at some periods in the past there was 2 suns, yea, 3 suns? What makes me think that? Well, let's have a look at this. So, okay, make sure I share this up, peeps. Please, like, share stuff. Oh, that was rude, that was. So, this guy, right? This got passed to me. Somebody said to me in my emails, it's like, what you make of this? So, I sent it on to a couple of people, actually. What do you think? Lee, for one. He proposed that maybe there was just a lot more temperature in the past. Let me show you what I mean. What we got here is this bell from antiquity. Chinese bell from antiquity. Okay? It has no tone whatsoever. I mean, it's just dull. If I show you here. Oh, he just does it by here. Anyway, so he rings the bell.
There's something extraordinary.
Which I'm not going to show you. But he basically, it's got no tone. So what he does is he lights a fire using a candle or what have you, paraffin, underneath the bell, and he heats it. Okay, he heats the bell. So it doesn't work. There's no tone, okay, when it's cold. And he heats the bell, and he gets it up to 68. It goes up above that, 75, 88 degrees, 91, 104. So when it gets to like 100 degrees, when it gets really hot, okay, gets a tune out of it.
Yeah, at 100 degrees. That's a nice sound. That's what a bell should sound like. And some of
what would be the purpose of producing a bell? And there's some sort of, something going on with these knobbly bits as well, that is not audible or is dull in the cold and has to be heated up to at least like 90 to 100 degrees to get a tune out of it. Is it because the temperature that this thing existed in was that much higher? Or is this some sort of technology, bell technology, because it's a bell, where it would need to be, what would be the point of heating it to get a tone? What am I missing? Can you help me, guys?
these bells actually have different notes for the high usage, but this one's the one, well, it's slightly higher there. Okay, so that's about
So when it goes cold again, when it goes down about 80, the tone just drops off and then it goes inert again and there's no tone. It's just clunk, clunk, clunk. Heats it up. And the fucking thing gets a tune. So can't get my brain around it really. I'm not sure why that would be invented in the China, ancient China, and what would be the purpose of said bell. I find it very intriguing. That antiquity talks about three suns, maybe the heat. The cities in this look like they're being glowed in J533 by three suns. So they do show these in the past quite a bit. I've seen them on a few depictions, as you see in these. We've seen quite a few of these. So you get fire and brimstone, so stone coming down from above. How is that possible? Parts of the dome. Look at this for apocalyptic stuff. Again with the old clouds, shooting stars, eh? How can shooting stars destroy a city? And where are all the people? Usual place, in the bunkers. Look at this one then, from J30-7. Okay, so is it 1307 or 37? I don't know. So what's happening is an Antiquatech device is getting zapped by a strange UFO thing. And again with the Alchemical out. So that's a really early depiction. Let me just flick through these. So we've seen many of these in the past, haven't we, guys? Where you get these three orbs. They're not suns, they're orbs. I read once about somebody who's done a statement. It's in one of the books I got, where they've seen this completely metal sphere, huge, just flying down valleys with just a man in a suit standing on top of it. Like the Phantasm Ball or something. There's a guy just standing on top of it. Thought that was weird. What we got here? So we got the Tatarians, maybe. Oh, it's really strange. You got the sort of the Muslim emblem and the Russian. Hawaii in the sky. Hawaii in the sky. Excuse me. Yeah. Dog head. So yeah, it's next to the water. You always get that. So it's a reptilian, isn't it? Really, it's not really decided what it's going to be. Yeah, so it's half chicken, half horse, and it hasn't made its mind up. It's still busy transforming. So here, 520. Is this a telescope? Well, it's flames coming out of the bottom. So is it a rocket fired from churchage? It's the church. Can the church take off? What's this? Black hole sun. Some sort of portal, maybe. See them a lot as well. And the old comets. So the shooting stars are definitely increasing. Another one last week in Devon. So I think or in Dorset, excuse me. That's maybe 4 British ones in the last month that I've heard of. I don't know. So that one is in 1480 Z. And the entire civilization, volcanoes erupting. She seems to be a bit close to that. And it can't be a volcano because she would have to be absolutely massive. So flames from the sky. Flames and fire coming from the sky. What could cause it? And the toppling of architecture from a sun aurora. Is that a water feature? Yes. Okay. So yeah. 2 suns ready to shine for you. Why would they need a bell that only works at 100 degrees? Is beyond me. Okay, it's a kind of magic, and then picks of the day and a little bit more stuff. I come back and decide what I'm going to do next. Okay, it's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. No way. One dream, one soul, one prize, one goal. One golden glance of what should be. It's a kind of magic. One shaft of light that shows the way. No mortal man can win this day. It's a kind of magic. The bell that rings inside your mind is challenging the doors of time. It's a kind of magic. The waiting seems eternity. The day will dawn of sanity. It's a kind of magic. Let's hope so. Let's know so. There can only be one. This rage that lasts 1,000 years will soon be done. This flame that burns inside me, I'm hearing secret harmonies. It's a kind of magic. The bell that rings inside your mind is challenging the doors of time. Well, time's definitely coming undone, and that's part of what we've been doing here with discoveries, don't you know? Right, images of the day. We're looking at 11:30 UK time. We have a good few people in chat. Make sure to share this up. Make sure to thumbs me up. Let's get a few more people in. There's quite a bit left to go. And do thumbs me up, bitch, and everything else. That sounded wrong. Do thumbs up for me, please. And anything else. YouTube, yeah. I just hit my ashtray all over the place. Excuse me. Okay. So also in Antiquatech devices, churches, or church machines, posted about this about a year ago, but you get tuning forks in them for their vibrational quality, which is a type of healing anyway. You can heal through tuning forks. He'll check out where broken bones are. There's numerous things you can use a tuning fork for. And they have them in churches as well for vibrational qualities. Antiquatech. So yeah, I was looking at these Phoenician images trying to decode. So they come in, they've put these totems, shipping totems, all over Christendom. They got one in New York, one in St. Petersburg. They're just everywhere. But they do need to have a float on land, which is a ship that goes on land. It floats. That's what's called a float. Some of them really float. Look at this one. Is this like a real thing? Like it's flying? But always with the crown, the corona. You know, it's weird, isn't it? You know, he dies, King Femmikins, during corona, which is the crown. And, you know, you can't make this shit up, really, can you? The first thing I thought when I seen that on the news, or somebody posted about his death, is I thought, oh, fuck me. The shit lit the fan now. That's exactly the first things I thought. I thought, for fucking sure, the monarchy, poof. Yeah, that's the last frozen sympathy. That won't fucking work. The thing is with the royals now is the majority, you know, like I said, guys, is, you know, this still sort of on their little flag waving side, but it is coming undone because most people know, like, you know, Prince Andrew been at this stuff since 1980s, guys. He was chasing a girl once in the 80s called an actress, fucking Kustak. Do you ever see her? Fucking Blue Lagoon. He was going out with her when she was a fucking child. It was all okay, you know, and they all brushed it under the table. Well, it ain't no fucking okay, and they're still fucking doing it. People know about this stuff. They've known all along. So what's that say about the British public? Huh? We're just happy to live with it. The shit fits where it, even if it's fucking scum. Whatever. Sometimes I wonder if they fucking deserve what they got coming. And that fucking jab will sort them out, that's for sure. Look at this. I offer you Antiquatech. Mammy, take it. It's one of their best. So I don't know if they're giants. Again, on the float. Shit. So yeah, after Noah's flood, he lands on the top of Ararat, climbs down a mountain, goes up another mountain, and does a bit of like, I've arrived in. I don't know, really. So this bell is not the Tsar bell. At first I thought it was, but the date is Amno I653. So it's not the Tsar bell of Russia, but it looks like it, and these look Russian. But it must be another one. But look at the size of it. It doesn't look like the Tsar bell. It's a bit early for it. Might be the one that went before it. This is an important technology. The bell is definitely a big part of it. Look at the size of that thing. I don't think they got it up there. Which means one huge crane. And, you know, we see in a lot of these depictions, excuse me, a lot of Tatarian giants still around, you know, with the definitely Tatarian, but they're bigger than horses, maybe 30, 40 foot high. And you see them a lot on these depictions. And they tell you they're Tatarians too. So I think Tatarians were giants. And you get these everywhere. These imprints of where there was a star foot, like everywhere, guys. Look at that one, though, just left there on the coast. Yeah, that's a beautiful geometric shape to that one. Makes you think how they, you know, how they laid them. You know, did they look at them from above? They got them so perfect, didn't they? So I know I looked at this before, but I was thinking about gasometers, and I was thinking, hang on a minute. maybe they're not first associated with gas, because, all right, these went up and down when they were full with gas, these gasometers, but why would they have like the Antiquatech, and there's always like, you know, electricity things associated next to them? I'm wondering if this was another type of technology, and these been repurposed as gasometers later. Does that make sense? Because there's just too much tech going on just to put like fucking gas storage in them. I think they were more. I think they were originally something else. There's one in Cardiff. I've been on about going to visit it for ages. I've seen it on a documentary. And they stated, oh, the Victorians loved to decorate it. The thing is covered in ornamentalness. So, this guy's got a torch, but what is his association with the all-seeing eye? Think about that. So we can see. Is that all it's saying? The light, so I can see? Is it that fucking dumb? I don't know. Because that is the all-seeing eye, isn't it? So, this is the Holy Grail of the Great Reset questions, which will be questions part 1. Because very soon after part 1 comes out, putting part 2 out, because like with my vlogs, I've got too much information and it'll fill loads of books up. Okay? So it's going to be part 1 questions, and basically pre-orders will be out very, very soon. Keep a lookout for this. It's the first time in history, as far as I know, that is mud flood and all of it, the Phoenicians, the whole fucking terrifying truth of it all in one book. I think it's the first time in reality, so it'll be there. So hopefully we'll smash it. I could save humanity if I get enough money. I'd do it anyway, just help if I had some money. Mel, who is Jazz Soldier, if she is in chat, took this photograph in the Nottingham Cemetery, and it was a beautiful composition, and it was chosen for the book, which is fantastic. By the way, check this bridge in Arabia with the bridge tech. So firstly, it's laser steam, so I get, all right, it's a suspension bridge, they had them. But what were these? These mosques on each thing. Decoration or technology? You decide. Oh, don't run out. Oh, thanks, Amory. Is there any way to find out if the star thoughts connect through ley lines? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You can find this out. You can go on Colm Ghibli's channel. Colm Ghibli, who's an Irish fella, the go-to guy for star thoughts, and he'll show you from ends of star thoughts, petroglyphs running for hundreds and hundreds of miles, connecting up with other petroglyphs in perfect lines, which also go to the tips of other star thoughts, proving that they're all one connected grid. And as far as we know, they are associated with ley lines. Why wouldn't they be? These energy sources is what they're harnessing in the first place, subtle energies. So before and after. So this is this place now, which is a piece of shit, usual block of flats, got these everywhere in the fucking world, and a terrible, terrible chimney thing. But you've got an old bit of the world there. Let's have a look at it in the past. Oh, nice clock, Antiquatech. Nice trams, cobble. Oh, so they got that little bottom bit left, and that is all in the modern time. That's on purpose, guys. Yeah? They're just going backwards from that beauty to that. It's insanity. It's sickening, and it's insanity. Holy fuck, there's nothing of that left in the background there. And this is interesting. It's struck by lightning. We've often thought it's an energy gatherer. They've got platforms for Zeppelins on the Eiffel Tower. It got struck by lightning. Okay, I can't really tell you if this is the illumination of it, but it looks like this gantry's lighting up when the lightning striked it. And this apparently set alight at some stage, and see all these pointy bits? They're no longer there. They removed them in the past. So I think that's like, if this is lighting, yeah, then it's too bright. So I'm thinking, yeah, this fucking thing's collected a charge. Look, lightning strikes it, looks slightly maybe illuminated, and gets to here where it collects it. Can you see that? Because that definitely looks like lightning in there, or energy, electrical energy. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, and see a bit better like that. So I definitely think it was an energy gatherer and harnessing and lightening. Why wouldn't it? So let's have a look at some of the buildings of the past and see what they have. Classical art, beautiful fireplaces, giant artworks, bongs, bong thing. You have to have a ladder to get your bongs in. Look, no, you have a rope, lower it, and then spin it. So you got a choice of bong. Perfect. That's what I did. So yeah, they've done it everywhere. Look, so this is Paris, and I've shown it before, but it is insane. Boom, boom. So here's the Bank of the Seine in the modern day. Sweet fuck all going on. A few trees, a bit of shit, a bit of rubbish. Nice badge though, but nothing going on. 2017. 1900, however, was a fantastical world. Beautiful, ancient, glittering. The ancient civilization that went before us, where they killed everyone, knocked all that shit down so you don't ask questions, called it great expositions, documentaries, whole loads of books, whole loads of basically government propaganda to say what was going on there, but no real evidence of these being built. They're older, they look ancient, that's the older world. Look at this, the mud's still there, up to the windows. Christ, we see some of these, don't we now? I think I've seen every city in the world's mud flood windows by now. Oh, I love this shot. This New York bridge. So we got the motor car, but look at the quality. 1930s. Look at the mess. Look at the size. Firstly, the size of the masonry. But the dirt. I think that's the East Bridge or the Devil's Bridge, not sure which. They always have broken windows in warehouses and loads of empty spaces. So interesting little shot that of New Yorkage, but just love the size on that masonry and that wall there. You know, huge. Just all the world is just massive in it. The stuff, the giants to walk through. Look at the size of the people to this arch. It was mad. Yeah, this is an interesting building. It's taken some changes in its time. That little Antiquatech move, what does it do? Store energy or jump. And there it is now, the Victoria Hotel. Technasmia ports covered over windows inside, and there it is in the past. See the mud flood levels right the way down. So it's just like a traveller's rest now, piece of shit. There it is. There had windows in it back then. Victoria Hotel. A few domages up here. That would work with that prismatic technology if it was harnessing electricity through light. Oh, if you could see what I could see when I'm cleaning windows. Look at the windows there. Clean them then. Get on your knees. And there, the door. Can you see that there, guys? The door is down below ground level to get in it. So you got to go downstairs. I'd love to ask the architects what possessed you to put a door down below ground level. I was just had a bit of a mental moment and just fucked everything up. Yeah, you're not kidding, you mentalist. It's all that down there. Not actually sure. It's not a river. Maybe not sure what that is. Maybe a boat of some sort. So these are beautiful, these Antiquatech devices. I 100% think some of Antiquatech is still definitely working, guys. Yeah, I definitely think some of it's working. I know the mechanism's been replaced, you know, on most of it, but you got these places, and we have seen a few of them arcing, haven't we, or generating, and look how beautiful they are. So lovely. Japan and China, aesthetically, you know, with all of their blossom blowing everywhere. That's nice. Look at that. The golden Buddha inside. And this looks like Angkor Wat, but again, it's some sort of nesting technology power station, part of the computer network. Look at this for colour. Absolutely love this one. Nice in the rain. Get a different colour with the rain. So, Knights Templar. Phoenician lion. Oh, this is a nice little picture, this one. Look at that. Oh, it's that one. Yeah, I've seen this. This is exoskeleton circuitry. They're using tiling or ceramics. Ceramics. What they use in electrics, using on spark plugs, don't they? Or superconductors, etc. So I think that's what they got on that church roof. That's beautiful. Love that. So yeah, I posted this on my channel community page a couple of days ago. So it would appear on this board of whatever. Erected, but I can see a sort of eye. And, you know, it looks shit stonework. Maybe this has been photoshopped, I'm not sure. But it says 588. Erected. That E's not straight and everything else is straight, you see, guys. Except for that word in there. Is that Noah? Nose. Not sure. So, hard to say, but the eye is very, very, if it is there at all, might be a dot there. I don't know, it's so weak, isn't it? So it could be a 588. So this is a Tatarian from a site that I will show you now, fragments of. And I find it fascinating. They're always drawing, like, basically the place where we live. Probably clues to portals out of here, because they're thinking that as well, is what they're thinking. 4 angels, yeah, the box, toroidals, or maybe that's the water above, yeah, and ice all around. 4 angels as well. It's fucking brilliant, this is. So they know, you know, they know. The ancients fucking knew more than most people, except for the truthers, know on Earth. But they're monks on this sarcophagus or coffin or whatever it is. Looks like an alien grey. I don't know what tools he's got in this. I think it's a Coptic church. We'll see it now in a minute. So there it is. Look at that. It's beautiful red bricker, isn't it? Again, you can see Phoenician adaptations, Phoenicified. Somebody told me, it's David. He said he went to who I had to hang out with, the New Zealand guy, and he went to one place and an art museum, and they literally had one bit of the art museum with just the bricks just left out as the exhibit. You know, the uninitiated wouldn't know shit. If you know, I'd be like, you bastards, you're just giving it all away. So, really interesting building, this one. Look at that. Red bricker. Paved over since mud flood. So yeah, it's a Russian affair. I think this one's in Armenia, to be honest with you. I remember rightly. It's a monkage, 2016. Yeah, nice little red brick building that. And this is some of the stuff. Is that dating? I see. Is that an X and a C? Is that a century? Is that 500? I see. It's not Roman numerology. Any of you recognize that? And there is again. Sort of see a one, but even 1588 is not really allowed, is it? Because this is supposed to be built in the Victorian period, isn't it? So it is highly mud flooded, look, and top heavy. Most of that building is fucking missing, half of it. And the excavations are sad. It's been covered quite a bit by the truth community, but it's a fantastic site, one of the best mud flood sites you'll see. When they excavated it, there was a lot of this, not quite Phoenician. It's from Turkey. Sad, it's Turkey, so sort of, I guess it was. This is in Cardiff. This is a theatre in Cardiff called the New Theatre. I got a sneaking suspicion that anything that's got new in the name is actually a byword for old, like New York or New Theatre or New anything, because this place looks fucking ancient. They say it's been built around 1900 mark, and at this stage it looks like it's wrecked. I don't recognize none of these trees, anything. Even the signs are off. Maybe it went for sale. But in a theatre of art, or, you know, I've seen some stupid fucking performances in here. I went to see, I don't know, fucking Song of the South, loads of stupid fucking comedies anyway. The Technasmia ports are missing. So I think this thing was, and obviously it's an owl building, twin towers. They won't know as theatres, these things. Don't know. So, Cardiff. where I live, in Cardiff Castle. Interesting city. Apparently somebody just told me they had a protest here, but nobody bothered telling me. I got told it was in a week or so. I'm not well informed in my city about anything happening. Maybe they just don't want me there, probably, because I would call them all out. So, Indian boy or Turkish boy in Sardis, and something was in here, I think, and they got the bull. Interesting. But it's that deep in mud, you see the mud? The whole place was covered in mud. Back in the day, 1983, I think it was, highly interesting. Firstly, York Minster caught light and was on fire. For no apparent reason, it catches light and all of these really, really, important British heritage treasures are destroyed. But luckily enough, they were doing a bit of work on that wing and they moved a lot of the stuff out. Whew. Okay. The Queen got it all rebuilt in no time and had a massive insurance payout. Here, a short time later, is Windsor Castle, the oldest inhabited castle on Earth and one of the biggest in the world and the biggest in Britain. On fire, okay, but luckily enough, that part they basically were doing a little bit of work on. Maybe it was the electrics they were doing the work on that caused that fire. But luckily enough, a lot of the most important treasures were conveniently also moved from the fire at Windsor Castle, or Winslow Castle, as we like to call it on Flight British. She had, if you check on Google, they'll give you the exact amount of how much insurance payout she had. So if you're a skint royal or you don't own enough of the world and bitches haven't paid enough taxes this year, okay, burn a fucking castle. Insurance it. The rest of Britain would. This is the building of the plinth, or the bottom bit, apparently the Statue of Liberty. I'm not buying it because there's no proof that that is underneath there, the Statue of Liberty. We've seen giant megaliths underneath it. But they're telling you that's building the plinth. So I'm guessing these are, concrete cofferdams holding the stones. I don't know. That's not good evidence, is it, guys? Because anything could be in there. That's the Statue of Liberty. Can we see it? No, it's covered up in wood. Oh, right. Well, not even a stone. Not even a fucking stone. Okay. Seems a bit weird. What's this doorway going in? So you can go into the bottom plinth part, obviously, on the Statue of Liberty. So that could be fake as shit. Grey Friars Cemetery in Edinburgh. Has to be the spookiest cemetery on earth, famed for the film about a little dog who lived in a kirkyard. Can't remember the name of it. Kirkyard Bobby or something. But it was sad anyway, and it made you cry. He's telling this girl here about the Phoenicians. They never leave. They come through these mirrors. But in a Scottish accent. 1564, property of Robert Lindsay Milligan. Spiked brother. God, isn't that fucking spooky? I'm getting a spooky feeling just looking at this shit. Even just looking at it is so... So yeah, Greyfriars, one of the most famous of British cemeteries. I've been Scotland land. So there they are, more Arabic magic spells into the ether. They use geometric pattern symbols, okay, extended like organite out into the ether, and each one carries words and effects. And this is what they're doing against us with symbols, everything. The cars, the shops, the television. You are bombarded with 1,000 fucking symbols and magic spells every single fucking day, guys. It's just horrendous. So here's Charles Chaplin on holiday in India, just after he went to meet one of his friends, Rudyard Kipling, I should imagine. He's just being friendly. I doubt anything dodgy's going on. It's only Charlie Chaplin, after all. Yeah. So, nice Indians. Let's have a photo with Charlie. And he grabs a young boy who's got a bag. He looks a bit homeless because he's got a bag. Can I take this one home? Is what he's saying. He don't look happy there. I'm not happy, but he pays well. So, fucking dodgy photo of that. So yeah, just like British home stores today, or if you goes into Primark, use the shops of the Tatarian era. They smelled like heaven. They smelled like angels sort of smell. And look at it. Perfumes, decanters, yeah. Or you could even like sort of get pissed and try one out if you're rich enough, if you drink. That's the sort of shop, but there's no one in it because everyone's dead. But it's for the next lot. Yeah, after the reset, this is bullshit, isn't it? Your fucking Tatarian wall. And there's a few of them anyway. And I got it on a map. It's made of sticks in the fucking 1700s. This thing's new. And it got them fucked up with mud, landed all on it. So that's why all this has grown. Okay. And it's all up there as well. Probably goes deeper. So it's shit militarily because, you know, if I was a military commander, I'd get my cannons up here. And when they were up here, firing their fucking arrows, just howitzer that off the face of the earth, the entire thing. Yeah, that's not defensive, it's shit. Not that I'm a military strategist or genius or anything, I'm just saying. Tambola. So, please put it out there, but I won't talk about it too much because I don't want to swallow it. Basically, don't think it's thunder. It's the tombola effect. Now, if you imagine a jam jar being full of water, and that is the place where we live in, okay, because everything is water. And you shake said jam jar, and all the sedimentary stuff will all swim around, and eventually it all gathers at the bottom. But due to density, I'm saying that's basically the way water is at the top. But this is what you get in a tombola. And I'm not sure what reliquary is fucking in here at all, but it's some sort of tombola. But if you span a tombola, all of the earth would underneath would shake and ripple. So I think there's a tombola effect in this place. So yeah, this is Adam Text. He's on his mobile phone, taking basically a selfie with a double-headed whatever. Looks like a phone. Get a Brian, moron. So this is why I use Brian. This is a perfect example of why I say Brian. People say, why do you say Brian? Because it's brain spelled wrong. It's more fun. And just to prove that people do spell brain wrong, here we go. Get a Brian, moron. So, poor man's never going to live that down as his mates. Oh, dear. Arwin saying Jinn. I've done a book about Jinn earlier, Arwin. It's going to be linked up later. You'll love it, mate. You'll love it. Demons all invading our realm. You're into that? Right. You've seen it happen, didn't you? So this is a post office in Australia land. I've also been looking into Hobart in Australia. I might show you a little bit of that, but look at this. Blame my house sunk into the ground. So there you are, just in case you never knew and you've, been on the moon for the last few months or just taking stupid tablets. Coronavirus is the common cold. Okay, but the good news is flu's cured. Nobody gets flu anymore. Look at this building, guys. In Bangkok. Wow. Damage. But it's completely Phoenician. And look at how narrow it is and high. And it looks like a ship as well. It's got a ship thing going on with it. But yeah, that's beautiful, that is. Beautiful. So when I got started thinking about that light tech, because it's definitely a thing you can convert light into, would they put solar panels and stuff, or is that technology, that new one, for collecting photonic energy in Union Street Station? Why waste all of them windows? And they do have coloured glass in them. So I think even on stations and other places, this technology would be utilised. And why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't you? What you have to do is put wires running off them. Look at this. I love this one. It looks like it's been under mud for the plants to grow, because there would have to be some earth up there, I'm thinking, in order for these plants to grow. But I know that some grow in any old bloody crack. Look, concrete, grass breaks concrete, and water as well break concrete. Nothing will destroy a building more than water. Just let that drip, 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 kiss your house goodbye. So this is a good one. Toronto. And so they look like they're just building the spire, and they're just, obviously the rest of the thing is already there, and half the windows are buried into the ground. Okay. Nice little houses here, though. I'd like to go for a cup of tea in one of those. Hi, fuck off. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, this is the brilliant thing about this this pandemic. Yeah, a lot of women who are just not fucking jiggy with like blokes wearing masks. So like, yeah, because it's not a competition. Died 99 on the 9th, upside down 666. Welcome home, Lord. I don't think that's actually him because he was a good-looking chap when he was younger. They replaced him. You know, you see him 20 years ago, 10 years ago. You know, they changed him all demonic on purpose to look like the fucking Pope. You know, the last one, because he looked like fucking devil, didn't he? I think he died maybe a year ago or something, I just said. And I said they're gone anyway. I said that she might be dead too. Then they can't tell everyone there's a pandemic. Yeah? All you got to do is deep fake that shit with the Queen. Yeah? And where's she been? Did she make announcements like you know, on every end of the month to rally her subjects? Yeah, it will be okay. Did she fuck? I done more for Britain than she fucking did. Anyway, use one of these landing platforms, and there's a ladder going up to a higher bit, but you could definitely step off, go into one of them. There's no bell, no setup for a bell, so it's not a belfry. So that got to be a landing platform. Has to be. Fucking drug addict. All right, what you got? Okay. Prozac. Yeah, got the Prozac, Coca-Cola, burger. So this is like a large percentage of Britain, and I suspect the whole world. Yeah. Oh, that's all that. Fucking nightmare. Paris had a terrible flood. Venice had a terrible flood in the 1930s, and this is apparently some of the rubble. Look at this, how high it is. There's other photographs of it. It's all like bricklets and all that, where buildings were destroyed, but they are subject to earthquakes. So, am I finishing on that? There you are. That is a ceramic work. I think it's clear, meaning if you hit it with a hammer, it'll all fall apart. But I think it's very, very nice. And that's just not because it's naked woman. Okay? It's very nice aesthetically. And I mean that. Come on. This is a good one. We've been talking about red mercury, and people saying, yeah. We had some years ago in our television valves and stuff. So I've been going through this. This is fucking brilliant. This is some of the juice in here. Oh, so it's Radio Shack, yeah. They had wicked boom boxes, ghetto blasters, and everything in Radio Shack in Boston, 1939. Also distributors, electrical equipment, etc. So let's have a look at some of the fantabulous stuff that they got. It is gorgeous, Denise Max. I thought so too, love. So, we have CB sort of thing, but let's get to the valves, because it does state that some of these valves contain mercury. It doesn't actually state red mercury. Transmitters and communication receivers. Nice little hamage stuff going on. Transmitters. There you are. Raython. I love valve amps. Were absolutely brilliant, like the Marshall. Yeah, I used to have a really, really good Arkham amp, and every time the fuse blow, a fast blow fuse, a little bit of wire, boom, amp's back. I mean, you could not blow that fucking thing up. It was brilliant. So, cathode ray tubes, optical glass, and they give you some of the what they're made of. Excuse me. Optical glass tubes. But yeah, these, when I was a kid, you could walk down my street where I lived, and you could literally, on a quiet night, hear all of the tubes in people's houses from their tellies. My telly, you had to turn it up loud to get a fucking, just to hear it over the, and they used to get hot over the valves. They used to get really, really, really hot. So yeah, it says some of them are made of mercury filling. Where can I see it? So they got a vacuum, kinescope, electromagnetic deflection, 60. That's quite advanced. There you are. Half-wave mercury vapor filament. $1.50. All of them are mercury. It's not interesting. It's probably the only place a vacuum actually exists is in a cafe ray tube. doesn't exist anywhere naturally on Earth, does it? It's just like in their heads, in fucking make-believe space age. So yeah, they're pretty funky. I do like valves. They're fucking fantastic. We should go back to valves. Fuck that digital shit. Let's get back valving. Yeah, try and blow up a fucking valve amp. And they're really cool headphones as well, guys. Yeah, deluxe headphones, proper nice bassy headphones. Who knew? 1939. And juicy amplifiers as well. Check their amplifiers. I mean, proper condensers. Okay. So for microphones, they do condenser mics as well. Like when I'm using. And look at this stuff as well. Reel to reel. Fucking fantastic sounds and all of that. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's like looking for richer sounds. 1939. I'm tempted to buy all of this. Oh, I love it all. Love electronical stuff. Wires, oxygen-free cable. One can never have enough oxygen-free cable. Or silver lace is quite good as well. Oh yeah, it's been to my systems in a way at one time. Got older now. Condensers. I'm getting through to the juicy amplifiers, but I will link everything you've seen. I will link up in the descriptions box following this video. But quite advanced for 1939. Bit of a shock. So we've got jewels, knobs, bulbs, and accessories. And accessories as well. So yeah, pretty fucking brilliant. Pliers. There you are. Bass speakers. Look at these fucking juicy things. 1939, they must have had pumping music in 1939. That jazz must have been fucking fab. Look at the mics. Yeah, it must be fab. Look at the juicy systems they got, guys. Big speakers. Whoa, high fidelity. Whoa. So I tell you what, I've had shit in that place. I've got to be honest. So I've stopped sharing. I've got a bit more, but we'll check the time and see how you lot are. Yay! 869 of you still watching. Fan-fucking-tastic. So I'll chat with you all. See what you're all thinking and what you're all saying. So, Rain Cap Girl, all crap now a days. Yeah, it's unimpressive, this realm, isn't it? That's why we got to do fantastic stuff. I will never be satisfied unless I'm doing fantastic stuff. Life would not be fulfilling. I would have to go out and do fantastic stuff. E Greens, good to see you. Brian Tucker, flip the script. Carl 440. Original Star Trek made fun of vacuum tubes, did they? E Greens again. Conspiracy factualist. Oxygen, free cable, 1,000 yards, please. Never have too much OFC, you know that. Crystal Radio's fucking brilliant. Made one of them when I was a kid in my bedroom. Annabella Echo. Men love their equipment. Women love what it can do. Annabella Echo, there you go. Gina Jane. MTV Sex Kitten. Are you an MTV Sex Kitten? MTV's vile. Oh, I hate MTV. It's the worst thing ever. It is. It's terrible. Mike Martin, and you would love my sound system, would I? Canon Carol. That were. Is that what it says? Frankenstein. That where Frankenstein got his patch. Yeah, you spelled that wrong, Canon. You fucked my head up, mate. It's late autumn, early winter in Brazil. Are you in Brazil playing drift? The sheep are so lost. What? Fuck. Oh, I don't know. What a fucking madhouse. Good job I slot a year 8 to bring some sanity to it all. I know. My dad had a sewage tank or SW tank radio and other radios with a magic eye. Wicked. I've been to CBs. I had like a 16-foot dipole outside my bedroom window on a scaffold pole. It's brilliant. I tell you what, first, I was like 14-year-old to speak to like someone driving a lorry in America was fucking fantastic. Now it's nothing, is it? Communicating across the world. But then, I tell you, I used to get really fucking buzzed out. It's brilliant stuff. I love my CB. Quartz says Jughead, yes, obviously holds information, as does Crystal. 663 protocols, yes, Mary. Definitely sort of says that he was dead already by saying, that numerology, wouldn't you say? Not a coincidence, is it? So Valdez, thanks for the, don't be rude, knobs. Thanks for the pictures you sent me, actually. Just give me a second, please. So yeah, I was going to show you them comical. What's the time? It's been on 3 fucking hours. And I haven't even covered all my stuff. Oh, it's always the same. Right, give me a second. Do light up, go and get your stuff. I'm going to just show a few more things while I'm here, and there's so many people. Let's have a look at the art of Michael Parks. I've been looking into him. Excuse me, I need to fucking delete my page. This guy knows about the Phoenicians and Antiquatech. Check this out. Okay, he's not Michael Parks. He's a contemporary artist. Check his artwork. It's quite beautiful. Okay, Michael Parks. So, obviously there's going to be a few nutty bits, but this guy definitely knows about Ovid's Metamorphosis. And look, it's Phoenicians, he's just like a ginger angel. And they've even shown a bit of ginger lady garden. And what a nice touch to put suspenders on her as well. This woman looks pretty funky down here. Check the headwear. So yeah, lightning as well, smashing up some sort of antiquity. Michael Parks knows about stuff. So, women cutting up together while a monkage watches. Again, more lady gardeners. This is going to get my video fucking erupted. But look, mermaids. So he knows, doesn't he? Yeah. Check it out. It's the blind thing again with the Phoenicians. They're always ginger. She's playing the harp. Okay, but that sounds nice. And we get the that cat can't swim. We get the mermaids. It's pretty, that one. Another mermaid talking to her. Oh, she's reading to a seahorse and it's listening. Yeah? I wonder what is that nice tail? No, is that a nice tail? Oh, and then she got a cat. See, this is what I would expect of the mermaid realm. Yeah? Literal excellence, pussycats, and a seahorse that listens. It would be nice to have a seahorse that listens. My rabbit listens to me. And flying boats as well. The dragons, you know, he knows the whole fucking thing, this guy. Very trippy and really, really nice. Nice moonage, nice waveage. So, Angel, I don't think you'll be flying very fast. Got a feather in her head. Ginger again. Okay. So, what's this one? Eternity. Okay, we got an egg being cracked. Half of Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I'm not sure what's happening there. Oh, the owl. Owl and the pussycat. That's trippy. We've got a pyramid in there as well. So what's he interpreting? He's interpreting some alchemy. He's interpreting the Phoenician realm. Phoenician lions. But he's putting his spin on it. Interesting stuff. So, Automato Man. Metal Man. This one, again with the Phoenicians, got the old Hermes thing going on there. Here. Horns, pyramid, also an eye of Horus there, you see. It's all in there. It's alchemical language. Not sure what's going on. I don't think he's got a narrative, but like you can see, you know, the portal in the sky. She's just like stepping through into basically another dimension. So he's thinking portal jump into. That's nice. That's nice. And jesters. Oh yes, every court needs a jester. They just got rid of one, didn't they? This one's blind though. Again, with the old lady guards, and I really do apologise for this. I actually was blind to this when I looked at the artworks the first time. No, I really was. Didn't see it at all. So, mermaid comes out of the water. I don't know what the headwear is with this humanoid people. Interesting artworks, nevertheless. Oh, that's nice. Mermaid coming up. She's got gills. Yeah. Kills gills. Interesting. And the old flying boat again. He does do the old flying boatage. Yeah. So that's nice, isn't it? Sorry. And there's another cat there. He's a really good artist, this one. Very trippy. And just happy hats. That's a happy hat. Get your happy hats on. Come happy hat, please. I get done. And he does more Ovid's Metamorphosis as well. Does Mr. Package. Now, one more thing before I go. We'll just have a little bit of fun. I did have something I wanted to show you, but I'm going to have to stop sharing in a second. Now, Christ, I've shown some stuff tonight again, haven't I? And I only done half my stuff. So, got a little bit of fun. I'm going to have a trip down memory lane. Stay there, peeps. Do not go far. Okay, I'll show you now what I mean. Okay, so last half hour, 10 minutes or so, I'm going to have a trip down memory lane. If you are of a certain age, like young, you're not going to know any of this, but you should, because it's the best stuff, okay? Your telly of today, I mean, anything after, say, Transformers and stuff, shit. You had fucking crazy Teletubbies. What's with that? Serial killer fucking puppets. Yeah, it's just insane stuff. We had the Fraggles. Yeah. Dance Kid's Way down Fraggle Rock. Remember that? Fucking brilliant. And we had the Muppets. Actually, I didn't. I was a bit old for all that. But I'll tell you what we had, or what I'm going to show you now. Okay? I'm not going to be able to do the sound probably because I might get copyrighted, and I don't want to get copyrighted. I really need to get the AdSense in. Otherwise, don't pay my fucking rent. That's what I do it, really. Get my AdSense in. Put Adverts in. I mean, greedy. Only put one or two in. Unfortunately, I have to. Come on, I'm waiting. Can you see me? Oh, yeah. So, Arwin, good to see you again, my friend. Fraggles eats the builder constructions. Yeah, that's all right. Fucking hell, nothing wrong with... Don't slay Fraggles, bruv. Yeah? The dance case away. Don't Fraggle Rock. Wow. So, if you grew up in the 1970s, like Arwin never, he was not even a twinkle in his dad's eye in the 1970s, was he? Right. First of all, and you're better off having me narrate it than basically theirs, because I know better. Okay, 880, are you ready for a trip down memory lane? I think I'm beginning to look like one. Okay, here we go. Buckle in, it's going to be weird. Okay, so, I don't know if you remember this, but Saturday mornings were fucking ace in Brits, and we had this on, yeah? One of my favourites ever. Champion the Wonder Horse. I'm going to cry. I feel like crying just saying that. Sing it. Sing Champion the Wonder Horse, guys. It makes you all weird inside. Champion the Wonder Horse. Like a streak of lightning running through the sky. This Barricus. Like a mighty cannonball, it seems to ride. Casey Jones. Yeah! Casey Jones was fucking brilliant. There he is. Casey Jones. Who is Alan Hale? Yeah, he looks like a train driver. Yeah, that man loves his train. I would too, if I was Casey Jones. Now, remember this? Flashing fucking blades. Yeah, we used to have a thing called the water margin. That might come up. My nickname in school, when they weren't calling me Packy, was Linkshan. Okay? Yeah, that's right. There wasn't many sort of strange coloured people in school in my time. They were all like, fucking mine. The flashing blades. Do you remember this? Should we give you a bit of the tune so you remember? Hold on. Please, God, don't let them copyright me. Flashing blades was excellent. It's right to fight for what we want. Turn away, please. Fucking brilliant. Flashing blades. I didn't know it was French. Skippy the gay kangaroo. Ed Devanroo. Okay, I didn't really like Skippy. I never ever fucking watched it. I watched Lassie all the time because, could cry to that after, fucking Little House on the Prairie. So this one, he's playing conkers with this girl because, I'll show you now, because he's in love with her over there. And he's like, play conkers. This is something we do in Britain. And the music to that is this. right? Which is really weird, I think, for nice. A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. A finger of fudge is just enough until it's time to eat. It's full of peppery goodness, very small and neat. A finger of fudge is just enough. Okay, so that was that advert. So now you know. Ooh, is this Mary Mungo and Midge? My fucking absolute favourite. I'm gonna cry. It's Mary Mungo and Midge, guys. Mungo! Midge! Take a look, guys. You got tears in your eyes right now. I have. Mr. Ben. Yeah, I love Mr. Ben, but he had to do the fucking astronaut, didn't he? Trained. So, what are you going to be today, Mr. Ben? Can we have a listen to Mr. Ben music?
Pew, pew,
oh! This is not... It's not Trump, then, is it? Is this Candlewick Green? Oh, no! Oh, you're so fucking excited. Drew, Ballymagrew, tough for diddle grow. This is Captain Pugwash, okay. Master Bates and Seaman Staines, okay. Which was fucking brilliant. There's Captain Pugwash. And Pink Panther, absolutely brilliant. Henry Mancini done the fucking music. Yeah, let's have a quick... Oh, no, they definitely copyright me for Henry Mancini. Okay, but it was fucking brilliant. Okay, loved that. Ooh, a Hoover advert. Yeah. Oh, I remember this. Okay, this is do the shake and vac and bring your freshness back. I'm going to do this. We're going to have this one. I think the reality deserves this. Shake and vac, lady. Do the shake and vac and bring your freshness back. Okay, do it.
When your carpet smells fresh, you remember to do. Every time you vacuum, remember what to do. Do the shake and...
Every time you vacuum, remember what to do. Bring the shake and back and bring the freshness back. Don't work. You can't. You got to have a really good Hoover, otherwise it fucking stays there for months. So here's oh, I didn't like it. I didn't like him. I didn't like this, and I didn't like Rupert the Bear. Do you know why? The fucking trousers. It's like a golf player. Golf trousers. Yeah. Used to get fucked up for wearing golf trousers in school. And they used to say, he's got Rupert the Bear trousers on. Get punched in the head for that in the 1970s. You live in different times now. You have no idea how violent the past was. So we're about to step into the best time ever now. Guys, you ready? Yes, it's the fucking banana splits. Na, 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 na. Woo. That's all gone. So the banana splits were fucking brilliant. Size of an elephant. Yeah, they were fucking brilliant. We loved the banana splits. So what else did we have in the 1970s? We had, I don't know what that is. Seems to be a woman. We had Batman. Okay, Holy Sardines. Batman. Pass me the Shack repellent spray. And we had Black Beauty. Okay, is this an advert? I think there's a beautiful lady involved in the Black Beauty advert. We should investigate just in case we miss it. We don't want to do that. Okay. Black Beauty. Okay. Adventures of Black Beauty and SeaWorld. I wish we eat them with our steely knives. Do you remember these? Yeah? Smash with mash. With mash, smash, mash. Skinheads on a raft. Beans means fat. That's what we used to say in school. See that? Do you see what this is? How many of you watching? You need to learn about reality. 900 of you. That's fucking Bagpuss. Yeah? And they're the mice of the mice organ. Yeah? Bagpuss is the best ever. Yeah, Professor Yaffo, Madeline the Ragdoll. We will fix it. We will fix it. We will fuck it up. We will fuck it up. See her there. She was like a double of my sister when I was a kid. So I literally fucking hated this. They used to brainwash us. I literally used to sit in front of the telly when we had no telly to watch, watching the test card, yeah, wondering what she was going to do next with that chalk. Is it going to be a 0? Is it going to be an X? Maybe the clown can tell us. He's looking at us sarcastically. She actually looks like she might be a psychopath. Actually, she looks like a member of my family, so I hated this advert. And it used to make me dribble and bang my heads on the wall singing, "Where's your mama gone?" No, in truth, did. No, never. So what else we got? Some I might not remember because I wasn't around forever. Okay, that was Bagpuss. It's followed by the test card. I just got so depressed. Don't know what that was. It might have been Thunderbirds. Don't remember that. I think that was our weird advert. Yeah, it's like Angel. Oh, Thunderbirds. Oh, It's Steve. It's a $6 million man. Yeah, he could see across the English Channel. Yeah, right. Let's have a listen to Steve Austin, $6 million man. Yeah. This is a classic bit of fucking classicness. You ready? Sorry. Oh my God! It's the double fucking deckers. Yeah, I used to love this more than reality itself. The double deckers, right? See this? See that colour boy there? Yeah, he ended up in. Ooh, what band was it? Aswad. He was the lead singer in Aswad years later. Him there. So yeah, I used to absolutely love this. You had Brains, and the fat kid was funny, and the cute little kid there with a teddy bear. Can't remember her name. She was Trouble. Oh, wow, the double deckers. I feel like crying. Right, is this the goodies? Fuck yeah. The goodies getting attacked by Dougal. Oh, is Al Moxie around? I haven't seen him in a while. He would love this. He loves the goodies. So, goodies. Goody, goody, yum, yum. If you don't know about the goodies, they were fucking-tastic. Ecky Thump. Yeah, cats. Did you see that cat then? John Craven's Newsround. I've seen John Craven in Bristol once in some sort of show called Picture Box, which was a schools programme. And he looked exactly like he did there. There's Dougal, and they got a drug addict on there as well, like a spaced out Dougal, like a hippie. Oh, play school. Will it be through the round window, the triangle window, or the round window? Let's see. Brian Cant can tell us. Action Man. Did you have Action Man with eagle eyes? Yeah. Yeah, you got to have Action Man with eagle eyes, but the problem is they're gripping hands that bit off if you bit them off. I don't know if you bit your Action Man's hands off. I did. Action Man with eagle. Joe Nighty, my favourite programme ever. He time travels just like I would if I was Joe Nighty. And look what they use technology. Right, this is sinister. Okay, they used to do a parody of this in a Prodigy. Yeah, it'd be like, let's see if we can hear a bit of it, actually. It's very, very sinister. It's like, Charlie says never to go in the park with strangers. It's almost like a sinister undertone to everything with Charlie. Yeah? It's not like Charlie the cat. Yeah?
Man came up and said, would I like to see some puppies? And I said yes. And I was
I think I didn't actually hear that, but by the imagery, I'm sort of guessing he's saying, come with me, do you want to see some puppies? Charlie said I shouldn't go with strangers. So that is your like anti-pedo cartoon that they made us watch as children. So obviously we didn't know the context because we're children. It's like, what the fuck are they on about? Obviously not. You're going to kick in that fucking crusty old man. And, you know, the kids where I grew up, we fuck them up. That's what we had in colour. Chris Tarrant in Tiswas and the Phantom Fang Flinger on Tiswas. We used to have like the show in the morning where people used to throw stuff at one another. See him there? His name is Shirley Crabtree, a.k.a. Big Daddy, famous wrestler, but really he wasn't a wrestler. He was just a fat bastard. Fame. Yeah, did you ever dance down the road, jumping on cars, singing Fame, pretending you were Leroy? No, not me. Fame, I want to live forever. See that? Right. So I literally, like, kitted out my street with bits of old car track, cornflakes boxes to get my Evel Knievel to do a fucking ledge jump, yeah? Got it to do with it once, but not like the advert. The advert, he does all that. My Evel Knievel never did that. Ever. I love my Evel Knievel. It's happy days. Oh, here's the fawns. Yeah? Fucking bang that. Just bang that fucking jukebox and it plays. You don't need money. You're the fucking fawns. Check yourself out in a minute, dude. Yeah? His name's Henry Winkler. Some people have said that he might not actually be a Winkler. Hey. Oh, she went the wrong way, didn't she? Fucking Ron Howard went the right. Well, yeah, but he ended up a social engineering film director. So you wouldn't know about this in America land, but this is the worst soap opera that ever come out of Britain. Yeah, they have this guy on there. He's mentally handicapped, and he's like basically stalking Miss Diane. Miss Diane, Miss Diane say, Miss Diane say. So he'd just go around saying like what Miss Diane would say all day. It was really sinister. Space Invaders, I'm shit at them. Better on Galaxian. Allspice will get you your all in the 70s. Oh, Hawaii 5-0. Da, 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 which is the sound I always make if I'm in a boat. Obviously, don't you? When I'm in my kayak. Book 'em, Dano. Jack Lord. Book 'em, Dano. Monkey. Tripitaka. Born magically fertile. Oh, fucking hell. Is this Starsky and Hutch? I love the way they're doing this. Yeah. Starsky, Paul Michael Glazier makes windows. Woohoo. See, if I rolled over a car bonnet, I'd probably, because they're so broad, just land halfway. I don't know what that is. Let's move on. As long as they don't have that advert, I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Match of the day tune is actually Social Engineering Mind Control. But in the good old days, yeah, they used to go in at half time, have a couple of cigarettes, 4 pints of Stella, and get back out, punch one another's teeth in, still score 4 goals. Yeah, Allspice. There's Allspice. Yeah, I was a brute. I was a brute man myself. Brute was what I got for Crimbo. Never got Allspice. Didn't like it. But look what it get you. Yeah, let's put on our Allspice. Ka-ching. Yeah, and you could surf if you put it on as well. Makes you like. And now it's the quiz of the week. I spent too much time watching television. The best one is, and now it's the quiz of the week, with Nicholas Passwitz. What's this one? Ooh, Alka-Salsa? What is it? What is it? No, I don't remember that advert. I don't know why. I must have missed reality then. So Red Rum is a social engineering scam. He wins all of the races all the way through the 1970s, but his name's Murder in Reverse. And a lot of people know that this colloquial term for the elites use for murder. They say Red Rum. There he is, fucker. There's Anton Senna getting killed. There's Dickie Davis. Oh, it's going too quick for me. My poor Brian. It's World of Sport. And you know World of Sport was fucking brilliant, yeah? Dickie Davis would have this really, really breasted woman coming over and bringing him his paperwork. It was excellent. So we got here, Henry. We'll have a bit of Henry. We got Henry, kick and a kiss, Kevin Keegan. So boxer, messing around in the shower. Nothing wrong with that, yeah. Heavyweight boxer, Harry, yeah. Harry and Kevin Keegan, yeah. Look at him with his fist. What's he saying? So, yeah, mate. And there's Brute. Oh, they were Brute men as well. Oh, God. Oh, dear. So, yeah, this is nice. The Sweeney. Yeah, the Sweeney was fucking real. Yeah. Yeah, that was fucking brilliant. I loved the Sweeney. Let's have a look. Shut it, Carter. Oh, we got to have a bit of fucking Sweeney music. Fuck. Not missing that. If you don't know about the Sweeney in America land, yeah, it was like Starsky and Hutch with bollocks, okay? With bollocks. I mean, people died in this. Women got laid. Watch. That was brilliant. The seconds of it that lasted. Oh, we're not going to get copyrighted for doing all this when I got through all of the video. Sapphire and Steel. No, Pearl and Dean present. It's not Sapphire and Steel. There's loads of clues in that if you have watched Sapphire and Steel. Don't know what that is. So there's Rocky. Oh, that gives me a good cry. When he gets to the top of that fucking stairs. Oh, look who it is. He's going to have an attack and fucking die. Look at him, that bastard. He's thinking, I want your money. They've only made a new Godfather. I ain't going to fucking watch it. It's not about murder and death. Don't do that shit. Don't watch any of that shit. So Tower Inferno. Brilliant film with a queen, a Steve McQueen, who's not even a good actor. Here's We Need a Bigger Boat. Rod Steiger. we need a bigger boat, which was brilliant. I seen that my first time, 1976, in Post Call on holiday, and I wasn't even old enough to go in there. So here's the best. Luke, I am your father. Luke, stop kissing your sister. Okay. I got chills, they're multiplying. She got down under the dark. No, he never. It's a fucking lie. Tell me more, tell me more. Look at her, Olivia Newton-Pong. Oh, fucking hell. See her, the leader of the Pinks, what's her name, Sandra Dean. Apparently, when she started in this film, she was like 50 or something. So they were all playing young people. Walla, 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 walla. Tell me more, tell me more. Get brainwashed all 1976 with her. But I did see it in pictures. And, oh, Lulu, you make me want to shout. Oh, who we got here? It's getting trippy. Oh, I don't know who these are. Oh, they're like pants people. Fuck. And then they took pants people and fucking Rod the Plot on. Ew. I don't know all them, how they look really shit. Okay. Top of the pops. Oh, Robert Nesta Marley. We'll have a bit of that. If I play that, I'm definitely going to get copyrighted. Oh. There's Bob. I seen the Whalers, but Bob was dead. But Peter Toshwad, and he got killed 2 weeks later. It was nothing to do with me being there. I was in Glastonbury. There's Johnny Rotten and the Pistols. Johnny said he should never have left Sid Vicious. He wasn't emotionally equipped to be in a famous pop band, rock band, and he was almost instantly addicted to heroin. So the Clash never got to see them, but did see Big Audio Dynamite, which was this guy, or the other guy, a bit later. Him. Yeah, he's dead. Lead singer. So there's a mod god in the band called Jam, who is Paul Well. There's the old Phoenician thing going on there. The well. So who are these? I don't remember this. So this is not really 70s music. Oh, it's the beat. Stand down, Margaret. Stand down, please. Stand down, Margaret. And that's Rankin Roger, who's still around now, are you? There be no joy, there be only sorrow. So that's madness. Madness of the fucking absolute best. Seen that? Brilliant. A couple of times. And the specials. There's Jerry Dammers. Oh, no, he's doing a madness dance. Madness, madness, they call it madness. And if this is madness, then I know I'm filled with gladness. Specials are fucking brilliant. Seen them twice. Brilliant specials. Love a bit of specials. Love a bit of ska. Ooh, and we end with a cartoon. So I bet I fucked my fucking video well and truly with that. But I like to trip down memory lane. Made me happy. I don't know. 762. Oh, I didn't lose many of you stuck with that. A lot of you younger people would not know all of that. You've missed out on the greatness of things like Bagpuss. So, obviously, I don't know what's happening at this stage of the game because it's gone a bit late. So I'll give a few of you a shout and I'm going to be going home. Happy, Martin, you Earthling, are you happy? Let me know if you're happy and you're satisfied with the roller coaster rider tonight. You find 3 hours goes quick. Wicked says, Matthew, nice one, brother. You were the fucking best. Loves my Matt Davis, my broski in Aberdeen. There's a website, Matthew, Aberdeen Antiquity on Facebook called Aberdeen Yesterday, and there's 10,000 people on it. They show you all Aberdeen centre, mud flooded and all that. Check it out on Facebook. I was looking at it the other night. So fucking hell. I wonder if Matthew knows about this. Well done. Thank you. Yes, I thoroughly feel that we've learned something here tonight. We've learned the Champion of Wonder Horse and all these adverts are known how. I know by heart, which is pitiful. Oh, did you like that, Richard? It's good memories, isn't they? Yeah, the 70s was the best. It was so just really lovely and innocent times, weren't they? I find people were a lot more ignorant. Now we got the information of what academia got, and we can find anything up now, can't we, guys? Never had that before. Howdy, Josip Gregic. Oh, I can't say that. Sorry. Teresa, hippie shake. Brilliant show as always. Thank you, Martin. I try. Cool dub we're in. Oh, I love cool club we're in. Oh, yeah, it's like a club, isn't it? ZZ Top, my first album, says Sally Scott. Yeah, fucking brilliant. Love a bit of ZZ Top. Yeah. Give me all your loving, all your hugs and kisses too. My first singles, I'll admit this to you now, I think I mentioned this before, I think I had a quiz, were Jerry Rafferty Baker Street, okay, and an Yellow track, Mr. Blue Sky album, single. Later I got out of the blue. And Shawadi Wadi, Let's Dance. No, I don't know why I bought that. I don't like Shawadi Wadi or anything. Just saying. Tim Dale, thank you. Ringo. Invincible. Do trip down memory lanes in the 60s. Well, it won't mean anything to me then. You know, we're all, how old do you have to be? Oh, you're in the 60s, you. All right, I might do 60s adverts. Some of them I will know. I was born in the 60s. I do remember some. Andy Pandy in black and white. I remember that. Kathy, good to see you. Thank you, Sue. What's up, Matthew? If you're happy and you know it, say my flood. If you're happy and you know it, say my flood. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, my flood. Thank you for that. That's good. We'll do that. If we've got a mud flood trip, we'll sing that all the way there, all right? All the way there without taking a break. Drive the fucking driver mental. It will. Don't worry, you won't crash. We'll take it off it. We'll drive. Dangleberries, flat thumbs to you. Pushkin Castle, good to see you as well. Colorblind, who's crying, don't cry. I said in the descriptions box, use tissues for your tears. JC, Daisy from Massachusetts. Hiya, lovely. Michelle too. And DBD Carmen. Bob was a shapeshifter. What? Bob Marley was a shapeshifter. Do you want to get blocked from my channel? Take that back. Bob Marley, shapeshifter. There's 3 words that have never been put together before, only by you. C.L. Cagwin, love the miasma video. Yeah. Daniel Pollock, Groovy Baby, or Baby Groovy, as we say in Crazy Land. What the fuck is wrong with me? Angela Betts, give me a shout. No. Angela Betts. Much peace and love to you. And high vibes. Okay, have I missed anything out? No. I will link everything up that I've done this week. I'm going to be taking a little break for a couple of days to basically get some other stuff together. I got enough video to make. Sure, it's laying here. I just haven't had time. So hopefully I may have a channel back that'll help next month. So, Mike, good to see you. So, boo. Didn't how many of those? Oh, something else. My Flat Earth British website, okay, info.com, is disappeared. I don't know what's happened to it, but I did have a weird email about 2 days ago somebody saying, your website needs a revamp. Do you want us to do it? So I thought, fuck off. Bye. I'm fine. I find out today that the website is gone and it says something to do with a third party. I'm wondering if somebody's hijacked my Flat Earth British info channel, because there's a dead link and I can't get on there, which is really shit because that was a fantastic website. So I don't know what's happening. I'll find out with the webmaster or the Becky who does that for me. What's going on? Snedley Wipes. Hey, I'm a kid of the 90s. Are you? Matthew Wicked. Saw Zappa at Nebworth. Did you, Amarello? I am jammy. Oh, it's not fucking fair. I miss Zappa. Anyway, concerts were much better too. Oh, they were fantastic. Massive crowds. You could do what the fuck you want. No rules. Geez, last concert I went to, they researched me. You, Laurie, you a beautiful human being. Thank you so much. Laurie, thank you. Who is Sapere Odu. Very, very grateful to you. You'd say, see how you kill Bob. We did get involved with politics and stuff, so There's a good chance. He didn't die of cancer in a fucking toe from playing football. It's nutty. Decat. Roger Ramjet. Yeah, I always refer to Roger Ramjet. Striped pants, etc. Exactly. Sorry twice, says Carol Costello. Earthling here. Happy Martin. Canon Carol. Lance, good to see you, my friend. Good times indeed. Happy Itch. Yeah, it's good when all of the fam get together on a Flatterday night, isn't it? You know, no matter how crappy the week is, we can always just let our hair down and not give a fuck. Yeah. That's the way I feel about it. Last madness, a brilliant Angela. Last bastion of sanity in this play. So I'm going to chuck off now. It's been almost 4 hours. Make sure to subscribe to Flat Earth British on all the other channels there. Make sure to donate to me if you feel like some sort of tip or something, because I need it. And definitely share this video. 730. All of you watching. Jenny, I forgot you. Loving the miss. Oh, it's Mickey here too. Oh, Miffy Wallbanner. Good to see you, my friend. Memory Man's here. Oh, just got you. Memory Man, I'm fucking off. No. I'm knackered. I'm thirsty. Oh, I'm tired. My back hurts as well. Just chair after 4 hours. Fucking hell. I was born 22 years too late. I love the time I was born. I'll tell you something else. I love the age I am now as well. For some reason. I just really do. It fits me well. Better now. Ta-ta, Glenn. See you, my blessed brother. Ooh, and Ned, don't forget. Oh, yeah, and remember to remember. Okay, be epic humans out there. Do show compassion for these poor, crazy fucking people. Oh, yeah, today. Oh, that was brilliant. Forgot to tell you. Before you go. So I woke to a knock at the door. Okay, so it was one knock, so I presumed it was my son, because he got, you know, just knocks once, really. Open the door, and it's the fucking people from the census come to bust me, yeah? So they couldn't wait to get away from me. It was fucking brilliant. It was absolutely classic. So, no, I'm not. I don't live here. No, I basically, I'm just staying here. I'm moving away. You're moving away, yeah. Were you here on the 28th of March? No, I wasn't here. Where were you? Nottingham. All right. Are you the occupier of this house? No, not really. Did you get the phone? No, I've had a rabbit and he ate it. So after I fucked their head to pieces, they were like, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll mark you down as an empty property and you won't have to do it. Does that suit you? Frat firms, I said. Off you go. And they trotted off. So I dealt with that brilliantly. I confounded them and fucked their head to pieces. They couldn't wait to get away from me. It's a talent. I do get on people's nerves if I want to. I'm like a legend. David Wyatt. I used to think my great-grandmother was crazy when she told me stories. She told us about islands and Scotland. Then I realised her stories. Ooh, it just disappeared on me. Bugger. With truths rather than history, yeah, that's what you find. You find that myth is actually reality. And they tell us everything anyway. They just put it into mythos. Fantastic show. Thank you, Carol. Ooh, let me scroll up in case I missed anyone. Jack the Giant Slayer. Good luck with that. Good job. Bit dangerous. Gold color. Don't know what that means. Dick is anybody else? So I'm going to go now. If you want to just put your name in the chat and give you a last shoutage. There's Paulo in there before I go. Krish Larats. Watch you later then, lovely. That's the thing with my videos. You can put them into sections and watch through the week. You know, just hour year, half hour year. That's the best way to do it. There's plenty in it. Just saves me time having to do it every single other fucking day. It takes me days to catch up with you guys and do comments and everything. Psycho Dave. Good to see you, my brother. Deborah's there. Mickey Fish. Polly Esther. My email keeps bouncing back at me. martinlitzka7@gmail.com. You're genius. Lied to corporate. Don't know what that means. Justin, much love. Don't fall off that thing. Them skate things. Hey, much love, Martin. Happy Flatterday. Epic. Justin Pollock. Paula, go sub to Justin. Do yourself a fucking favour. Oh. Thank you. Thanks, Alva Billy. It must have tasted lovely, them frogs, that day. Who done that? $132 off of memory, man. Are you joking? Fucking hell. We eat this month. Thank you so fucking much. Oh, that is brilliant. Thank you, Logan, for the sticker as well. That is brilliant. That would really help at the end of the month. That is fucking fantastic. I've been 2 channels down, so like the adverts were lost for them. So I've been sort of struggling for the last months. Literally skin toe. I have to pay my rent and my bills and everything else. I'm cleared up for the month, and nothing comes in. So I rely on patrons and your generosity. Do anything. So, yeah, wow, memory, man. That's fucking brilliant. That's so much money. I know. Thank you so much. But everything I do, I'm not like a greedy man. I don't really want much in life, to be honest with you. And I'm not materialistic. I'm not like attached to materialism. It's people I love. And, this new book, the idea was, if I could, I was going to ask you guys, can you write to or send a message to Waterstones when it comes out and say, oh, where's Matt Nika's book? And I thought if I could get 1,000 of you to do that, Waterstones would order loads, and then I would end up with a fucking loads of money, and then I could do something, put it straight back in to the fact that British and saving humans. I don't need anything. Yeah, I want to be able to do good in the fucking world. And unfortunately, the world is based on finance, and I'm limited to the good I can do. Does that make sense? So that's what I hope for. So I do bigger works, better works, more people. Yeah, make this thing happen. Okay, bigger and better. So, it will give you give one, it comes back tenfold. Well, that's the way I think about reality. Don't push my luck. I don't get greedy, and I am grateful. So, going on there. Missed. What's Anne Bancroft say? Missed you today. Have to work tonight. Night shift. Oh, God bless you. Hope you have a nice night anyway. Hope it goes quick. Somebody got to keep the economy going. Artie, let's exit the show with Banana Split song. Na 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 na. Did you hear it? Oh, it's fucking brilliant, isn't it? I like the Sweeney bit. I thought that was pretty brilliant. Ohio, down, down, and down, 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 down. Anyway, I've played up enough. It's nearly 1 o'clock. I'm going to go, guys, okay? So much love to you. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Randy. Definitely Memory Man. That was beautiful, that was. Yeah, wrench him. Wrench who? Oh, Memory Man. Yeah, where are you two? Can I do it on there? I'm so thirsty. My mouth's like a witch's fucking tit. Did I just say that? I did. Don't worry. It's too late. So, yeah, we learn a lot, don't we, through adverts? We learn a lot about people. Oh, dear. What world we live in? So, yeah, that's going to flood in, and that is absolutely brilliant. So, thank you so much for that, everybody. Oh, Loyal Tangy's here as well. Nice to see you. Johnny G's here. Werewolf here. Dolce Codessa. Maria Hazlitt here. Good to see you. Erica L. I can't fucking find you. I can't find you. Oh, I'm hopeless. Dick Richards, thank you, Dick, for that $10. Bollocks. I can't find you, Memory Man. Oh, I don't know what's the matter with me. Probably I'm tired. I can do it anyway on the playback. As I watch it, I read the comments back because I don't know what's being said, you see. Until later. Okay, leave me to it now, guys. I've got to go. Thank you, everybody. And I'll be back in a day or 3 after I caught up with all this. Hopefully, my new channel will be back very soon and I can just punch up more live events. That makes sense? Okay, peace and flat thumbs. Epic Flatterday night again. And I think we're onto something with that lights converted to electricity. It might just save humanity with that vlog. Who knows? Just saying. There he is. Memory Man. See, oh, there you are. I got 2 different chat features and they're different spaces. So, Memory Man is my new moderator to help me with the trolls that I never get. But it's fun pretending. Thank you, Memory Man. Anyway, I gotta go. Peace and love. Be good, and I'll see you in a day or 2. Happy Flatterday. Flat thumbs to all. Hey ho, the witch is dead. The witch is dead. I'm not being unkind. This guy was a tall fucker. Anyway, peace and love.